Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game is missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the
thousands of True School Sports subscribers.
There you go, Johnny.
Woo!
Johnny blessing y'all with the intro, but man, this is the official live fight reaction for Lyndon Arthur versus Anthony Yarde 2, the rematch. Shout out to everybody out there. Do me a favor, guys. Let me know how the audio sounds because I'm not using my my microphone because it's not working. But
Lions in the camp.
Lions in the camp. Lions. Anthony Lyon. Should be a good day, man. Listen, it feels very good. Chance Dawson, what's good, Chance, how do I sound? Do I sound okay? Because I'm not using my normal microphone. It feels good to be going live again, because the whole week, as many of you guys have been seeing, I've been very busy. Been going get you guys great content. Yesterday I saw George Kambosos Jr. He's already back in the gym, preparing for his next move. So I had a chance to talk to him. Got that. Been getting a lot of good stuff. Hergovic, Jeff Mayweather, Mark Castro, Amari Jones, just all kinds of great interviews. And I still got a couple haven't even dropped yet. So stay tuned for that. But it's good to be here. And look, I know I've been I missed my live the other night. I was supposed to go live for the Chiller card, but I was trying to get some content with George Kambosos. That's why I didn't go live. But we're here now. So from now till the end of this card, y'all got my undivided attention. So whatever y'all want to talk about, y'all let me know. Right now, we're watching Dennis McCann fight. What's the guy's name? Juan Jose Jurado, 15-4-3 from Argentina. It's Dennis McCann. He's a bantamweight prospect. A guy that is looking to make some noise in that bantamweight division. A lot of good craft, a lot of good skills, but the power is something we're starting to question a little bit with Dennis McCann. But he's on the card. You got.
I told him he should get him out of here in 3. So if he don't get him out of here in this round.
You got Sam Noakes on the card fighting for the WBC lightweight title, silver lightweight title. You got Hamza Sharice versus Bradley Skeet, and then you got the main event. So yeah.
Down on the hook.
Thank you, Chance. Thank you. Ooh. What's up, Jack? How you living? Yeah, I got you. I'll get you a stream. I'll get you guys a stream. Why not? It is worth noting that tonight there will not be a live for tonight's Devin Haney fight because I will be at the fight, but I will be putting out content from my seat. So be on the lookout for all the post-fight reviews from the arena. Interviews, all that stuff. There's all kinds of stuff happening. There's so much stuff on True School Sports happening. I can't even keep up with my damn self. And I run the channel. Let me see. Here we go. Try this one. Try that one, Jack. Try that one and let me know. Let me know if it works for you. But yeah, Dennis McCann got some good footwork, showing some good craft right now against a very basic fighter in Jurado. Tough. He's a tough. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let me know what city, what state, what continent you are watching from. I wanted to kind of sound off a little bit on the rematch between Lyndon Arthur and Anthony Yarde. This fight is very interesting because Lyndon Arthur, from in my opinion, right? It's only my opinion, but I think Lyndon Arthur is one of the best light heavyweights in the world. Of the guys that aren't champions, I think he's got the ability to actually be a threat to some of the champions if he gets through this fight. Lyndon Arthur got a world-class jab. He understands how to command the tempo and distance of a fight. His right hand is not great, but it's good enough to get respect. And I really think he wins this fight. He's in line up for some great things because right now, as it stands, Lyndon Arthur is ranked number 3 in the IBF. So maybe he winds up getting an IBF title shot against the winner of Brown versus Beterbiev. There's a lot on the line for Lyndon Arthur, fighting on that world level. But for Yarde, for Anthony Yarde, he's got, in my opinion, a lot more to fight for, in my opinion, because he's fighting for respectability at this point. I mean, he's 20 fights into his professional career, and he's trying to avoid not having 3 losses before his 25th fight. So, Anthony Yarde had a lot of hype, had a lot of expectations coming into the pros, and he has not lived up to them at all. So it's a lot. Shout out to my guy. I love this guy's name. Everyone fears Demetrius Andrade, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. But he says,
come on, without
a skillful fighter makes McCann pay with a good jab. He keeps getting touched. Yeah, he's definitely got the frame to. He definitely has the frame to be a guy that can fight at 122. But man, he better stay the fuck out of 122. That ain't what he want. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of things McCann wants. I'm sure he wants to make money. I'm sure he wants to be a good person, but he don't want to go to 122. He go there, he'll get punished by the likes of Fulton and Leo and a lot of guys. That's not what he wants. JoJo might upset Devin, but I'm still leaning towards Devin by split decision. You know, we'll see. We'll see. I'll be in the building tonight for that. You know, hopefully Devin Haney has a better show in this fight than the last time I saw him fight.
I wish Ryan Garcia fought this month too, bro. All the lightweights and shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, damn, we don't interview the whole lightweight division this month. But yeah, it's your boy BTD Untouchable, True School Sports Empire. The Las Vegas voyage extravaganza continues. I'm still in Las Vegas. I didn't think I'd be in Las Vegas this long, but I'm still here. And we're getting a lot of great content. And oh man, look at Dennis McCann. Oh, another thing I wanted to touch on, guys, before I forget, is I wanted to give my prayers and just my best wishes to our brother Punch Drunk Boxing, who got into a bad car accident recently. Hey Johnny, your phone. Punch Drunk Boxing got into a car accident recently, and he's not doing the best. But I heard he's resting. I heard he's okay enough, and he's just resting. So my best goes out to him, because you know, in this life nothing is promised, and you know, you never want to hear anything like that. Hold on, guys. Johnny.
¿Por qué no?
All right, I'm back. I'm back, guys. Had some technical difficulties here, but we here. It's the fifth round of Dennis McCann versus Juan Jose Jurado. Right now, McCann is winning the fight, but you'd want to see him put a guy like this away. Jurado is not really. He's here to lose. I mean, Jurado's coming off of 4 straight losses. Jurado has been stopped, I think, a couple of times. Let's see. Has he been stopped? I mean, he's been stopped twice. He got stopped his last 2 fights, once in the 7th round by a domestic level Argentinian fighter. And then before that, he got stopped by Agustin Gatto, who's a top fighter at 118. I'll tell you this. Agustin Gatto is one of these Argentinians that not a lot of people know about, but he better stay as far away from Agustin Gatto as humanly possible, because that's not what he wants in his life. Agustin Gatto will beat the shit out of Dennis McCann. And I put that on everything. I want y'all to look out for Agustin Gatto. Agustin Gatto is going to be someone to watch in boxing. All right, I'm going to send this last link, and if it don't work, y'all going to have to find for yourselves, because I can't be trying to send people links. I got a lot to do. But there you go, Jack. There's another link. You see, shout out to my guy, Bradley Scott. Bradley Scott says the winner of this fight could fight Beterbiev. Well, we really can't say that it's going to be Beterbiev, because Beterbiev still has to fight Marcus Brown. And even though he should beat Marcus Brown, that is not a foregone conclusion. So, we'll see what happens. But I think I would like to see Lyndon Arthur fight Beterbiev. That'd be a good fight to see how Beterbiev deals with the jab and the boxing skills of a guy like Lyndon Arthur, a guy that knows how to slow things down and make things ugly if he needs to, So that I would like that fight. Yarde needs to make it a car park scrap. 2 big lumps having a scrap in the center of the ring. I think so, because he's not winning a boxing match. He doesn't have the boxing skills, the boxing experience, the stamina to win a boxing match at Lyndon Arthur. So I agree with you. I think you're 100% right. For me, look, it's do or die. It's absolute do or die for Anthony Yarde tonight. A lot of people already look at him as a hype job because he lost to Lyndon Arthur with one arm. He got knocked out by an older Sergey Kovalev with a jab. He hasn't been able to live up to it. So it's a sink or swim fight in the UK tonight. What it's your boy BT, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. Just chilling and having a good time with the fine folks here on True School Sports before we head over to the MGM Grand for the fights tonight. It's going to be my first time going to the MGM Grand. I never gone to the MGM Grand, so it'll be definitely a good experience, seeing if going to such a historical venue for a fight for the first time, seeing Devin Haney, seeing how he looks against Jojo Diaz. A lot of people seem to think that Jojo Diaz is going to beat Devin Haney. I don't think so. He's a guy that fought at 30, moved up to 35, not really a 35-pounder. Good fighter, was a world champion at 130, but I don't see it being a fight where where he'll struggle too much, to be honest. But we'll see. I want Jojo Diaz to pull it off. I'm all for upsets in the lightweight division. Like I said in one of my other videos, I would love to see all the A sides lose. I want to see. We saw Tio lose. We saw. We might see Devin lose tonight. I like to see Tank lose tomorrow. I want to see the whole lightweight division just get flipped on its head. Bring these guys back down to earth so they can stop trying to marinate these fights. Kane Dingo Boxing says for Beterbiev is the perfect light heavyweight. He's got power at any range in both hands. He has lovely footwork and a gas tank for 12 rounds. He's complete as a fighter can be, in my humble opinion. The only thing I would say that Beterbiev doesn't lack, or that he doesn't have right now, is I think Beterbiev lacks a world class. His chin is not that great. He's been dropped at the domestic level, fighting in Canada, and he's gotten hurt a couple times. But other than that, he's a pretty badass fighter. I'm looking forward to seeing how he deals with the style of a good southpaw like Marcus Brown, guy with a lot of speed, power, amateur pedigree, things like that. Should be a good matchup December the 17th. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy BT, the Untouchable True School Sports Empire. If you're new to the channel, which I doubt anybody is, but if you are, hit that subscribe button because there's lots of great content coming out on the channel. Interviews, live fight reactions, breakdowns, the whole kit and caboodle, you know? The Brendan Taylor. And by the way, shout out to the Florida Panthers on a beautiful afternoon victory over the St. Louis Blues in the shootout.
You know my Chargers?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I was looking for it. Isn't what, right?
But you know, tomorrow it is worth noting. Program reminder for tomorrow. I will be live for Javante Davis versus Isak Cruz tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune into that. But yeah, right now, Dennis McCain, is that a cut? So Dennis McCain apparently had a cut. What was the cut caused by? Was it a head clash or was it? Yup, head clash. So Dennis McCain is leaking blood due to a head clash from Juan Jose Jurado. So Dennis McCain going through a little bit of adversity here. It's no bueno. You know, Dennis McCann's been cut. He's gonna have to actually figure out how he's gonna grind his way through these next couple of rounds. Not a good look for Dennis McCann because Jurado is the guy that his last fight got knocked out in the 7th round, and the fight before that he got knocked out by Agustin Gauto in the 1st round. So it is what it is. Do you need to pay for the stream? No. The link is right there. You just go, you click that link.
Where is this at? This is what
the 7th round.
The 7th.
We in the 7th round. Agustin Gauto got this guy to then a round.
This is a 122, huh?
No, it's 118.
You see the difference in quality. He better stay away from Agustin Gauto.
Gauto's 22, right?
Gauto's small, bro. Gauto's like.
Oh no, he's 108, right?
Yeah, Gauto's like a 108, bro.
He's a 108, yeah.
This is what?
This is at 120, 118.
Yeah.
Bantamweight.
Yeah. This isn't even without that's what we play.
Let me know, hey, for the 6 city you watching, let me know where you guys watch from. Let me know what city, what state, what continent, you know. I'll give you a shout out. I want to see just how international we are on the live. You know, I've been saying it for the last, I don't know, what has it been, 6 weeks now? I've been here 6 weeks. You know, I'm here in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. There you go.
You got it right. He said Nevada. He really going like 6 rounds.
Dundada, what's good, champ? How you living? You all right? Hope all is well. Right now, we're watching Dennis McCann fight an Argentinian journeyman and look extremely pedestrian.
I want to remind you guys, Agustin Gauto put him out there and won.
Agustin Gauto beat this fuck out this guy in a round in his natural weight class. Freaking, I can already see it now. McCann, this fight's gonna go 8 rounds, and McCann's gonna say something about this is a good learning fight to get the rounds. When was McCann's last fight? If he had any sort of layoff, he's gonna say that. You know, it was a good learning fight, good takeover fight.
William McCann versus
July. His last fight was July. Okay. There you go.
Come on, hold on.
Man, Dennis McCann. That boy got, oh my God, he just got counted with a right. Jurado showing some craft right now. Okay. Ken S. He says, hey, shout out to my guy Kent out there in Margate, Florida. South Florida, stand up. Margate's kind of close to Sunrise, and Sunrise is where the Panthers play. So shout out to my boy Kent out there in Margate. Shout out to the Florida Panthers, the best team in all of hockey. He said, "What's good? What's good? Just enjoying the British car before I go to the Devin Haney fight later on. You know, I'll be out there tonight with my boy, hopefully my boy Johnny and Angelo Leo. Should be a great night of boxing. You know, we got a lot of good people on that car. Hergovic, Montana Love, Jessica McCaskill, Quantavious Cash, you know, a lot of people. So
and Jessica McCaskill gotta give it a shot to Layla Carter. Because Layla Carter been running for like 5 years.
Dandara says that Derevchenko versus Carlos Adames should be very interesting. I 100% agree. To me, that's the real fight on the card. You know, Adames is hungry. Adames is moving up in weight to 60. Adames has a lot to prove. A lot of people, you know how boxing is. You know, one day you're the hot prospect. The next day, you know, you're not so good. You know, you're a hype job. So it's a chance for him to restore
I feel like
his reputation.
I feel like it would be better if Adames won too, because they're talking about Derevchenko having a fight with Munguia. And then
I need Adames to win, because if Derevchenko wins, Golden Boy Promotions is going to continue this bullshit with Munguia. You know, these guys don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. So no fight commentary, eh? Nah, not tonight. No live fight reaction for Haney Tank tonight, or Haney versus what's his name, Jojo Diaz tonight. I might go live later on, like late, just to kind of talk and recap. But this will probably be my only live of today, and if not, maybe it'll be later on. But I'll be live tomorrow, so you know, definitely make your way for that. For the Tank for Gervonta Davis versus Cruz. But yeah, this should be a good fight right here. You know, Anthony Yarde and Lyndon Arthur both have a lot to fight for in their careers. You know, Lyndon Arthur, if he wins this fight,
is that fight next?
No, you still have Sam Noakes versus Sean Cooper. You still have Hamza Sharice versus Bradley Skeet. You still got like 2 more fights. He says, all right, be safe out there, brother. Absolutely. Listen, thank you. Uh-oh. Carl Hansen, what's good, my main man? 50 grand. Carl Hansen, what's good, champ?
I know him, bro. I heard of him.
Much love to my man Carl out there in Australia.
Carl Hansen, bro. What's happening? Australia. Stand up.
Yeah. The three amigos here in the fights tonight, probably. Yeah, I'll definitely be there. I talked to Angelo yesterday. He said he's probably gonna go as well. So yeah, should be a good night. Devin Haney looking to really put his stamp on the lightweight division, and he's got a tough opponent in front of him in Jojo Diaz. George Kambosos, your countryman is here. I had a chance to spend time with George yesterday. He was at the MGM Grand working out, running the treadmill, lifting weights. Guy's a monster. The guy's a machine. You don't get tired. And the more time you spend around George Kambosos, it's hard to not want to root for him. He's the kind of champion boxing asks for. Carl says, "Hey, Johnny." Carl says, "What's up?" Carl says, "What's up?" And then is Angelo here? No, Angelo's not here right now. Angelo's at his house right now. But we'll see him later. Shout out to Angelo Leo. He's been getting it in. Yesterday he was doing some sparring with Nonito Donaire, getting him ready for his next fight, Donaire's next fight on the 11th against Raymar Caballo. So, getting a lot of good ring experience, Angelo, and these guys are gonna have to get punished. Let me see. Speaking of Angelo, hey, Angelo just DM me. Let me see what Angelo just messaged me on Instagram. Let me see what Angelo's saying. But yeah, it's your boy BT. The Dennis McCann Juan Jose Jurado fight has went the full 8-round distance. Not a good look for McCann at all, in my opinion. I mean, Jurado is a guy that's tough, but Jurado was coming off of 2 knockout losses in Argentina. And if you're McCann, if you're this hyped up prospect, you'd want to make a statement. And I felt like he failed to make a statement, So we'll see, His power is to be questioned because this guy, Jurado, fought 2 fighters in Argentina who, one of them I think is going to be a world champion, Agustin Gato. So there's no shame getting knocked out by him. But the other guy he fought, he got knocked out in 7 rounds. It's just not a good look.
Look how he did him, bro. Look how he did him.
Gato? Yeah. Oh, my God. He punished him, Gato. Carl says, I watched Angelo's highlights. Man, that boy can bang. He can. And the crazy thing is, Carl, Angelo hasn't even really, and I tell Angelo this all the time, I don't think he's really fought a complete fight yet. And he won a world title, not even fighting his best fight yet. So it kind of goes to show you the kind of fighter he is. He's from the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's produced a lot of world champions in the past, like Johnny Tapia and Danny Romero, Bob Foster, Austin Trout, Holly Holm, and a lot of people from New Mexico say that he might be the most talented fighter to come out of New Mexico in the last 20 to 30 years. So definitely want to look out for it. Yeah, he does. He looks good. I think next year's going to be a banner year for him. I'm thinking next year, Angelo Leo is going to put a lot of people on notice. They should have already been put on notice because he was world champion, but they'll get put on notice even more. But yeah, Dennis McCann wins his fight. So we got for those of you who are following along with me, we got about 2 more fights on this undercard. Maybe even was it 3? Because I'm just going by box track. I don't know. So yeah, we got 1, 2. We got 2 to 4 more fights left. We still got Sam Noakes versus Sean Cooper for the WBC International Silver Lightweight title. We still got Hamza Sharice, very hyped up prospect in the 140 in the UK, fighting Bradley Skeet. He's fighting. He's defending his WBO European title, and then you got 2 4-rounders left. So still some boxing to go before the main event. But until then, let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think. Give me some comments about boxing, questions, anything you guys haven't seen me make a video about that you want me to talk about. Ask me some questions. I'll answer anything you want. Miles says, I watched Angelo Leo too. He's got what it takes to be world champion again. He does. That's why, when he lost against Fulton, first of all, Fulton's a pound for pound top 10 fighter. So there's no shame when you lose to a guy like that. There's no shame. And I think in a rematch, he'd have a great chance to beat him because he had some success early on. I just think he's got to tweak a couple of things, and I think he'll be able to come out victorious. But that's Fulton's a world class A-level fighter. I think Enzo's going to be a better version of himself when he goes to 126 because when he was at 122, his last fight with Alameda, he made 122 on the dot. So most of the time when fighters campaign in a weight class for a long time and they're making the weight right on the dot, it means that maybe they're not making the weight as comfortably. So we'll see what happens. But big things, big 2022 ahead for True School Sports' very own Angelo Leo, my guy. Did you watch Teddy Atlas's interview with George Kambosos Jr.? No, I didn't. I've been so busy editing my own stuff. I haven't had a chance to go watch many of anybody's interviews, but I did hear that he was on there. George Kambosos actually told me when I talked to him that he's going to actually be on the Joe Rogan podcast and he's going to be on the Mike Tyson podcast. So George Kambosos, he's going worldwide with it. See, Enrique Luna says Devin Haney told Barack on the Zone that he's originally from the Bay Area. No champ, no need to donaire. Andre Ward, Dontrell Willis. Yes, they from the Bay Area. That's right, Dontrell Willis. Shout out to my guy Dontrell Willis, the 2003 World Series champion and Rookie of the Year Dontrell Willis. Miami Marlins legend Dontrell Willis. The Bay Area's very own Dontrell Willis. And also shout out to Andre Ward in No Need to Donaire. You know what I'm saying? Who do you got? Andrade versus Johnny Beck. Muller 27. He wants to ask who I got. Man, you know what I want to say. That's a rhetorical question. You know I'm picking Demetrius Andrade against the field. I think that's a tough fight for Demetrius Andrade. I think it's one of those high risk, low reward fights that could really his career if he's not on his P's and Q's, if he's not at his best, but a little bit more with him than Johnny Beck. If Johnny Beck don't catch him with them big shots, especially in the middle rounds, I don't think Johnny Beck's beating Boo Boo. But that's just my opinion. We'll see how it shakes out, and we'll see how it goes. I'm excited for that fight. It's a good matchup. Did you hear Floyd call King Kambosos the undisputed? Yeah, I heard him call him that. He is undisputed. He is undisputed. If Tio was undisputed and he beat Tio, then he's undisputed. In my opinion, he's undisputed. Some people may disagree, but take that up with the WBC. Setting the world on fire. Listen, man, George Kambosos is motivating me to be great in life. I don't even know him like that, but just seeing what's going on with him, and just seeing how he's handled all the attention and just newfound fame he's got. He's the same guy pretty much, and he still gives people his time. He's still gracious with his time. He's still hungry for greatness. He's in the gym. I mean, he's already back in the gym before Devin Haney and Jojo Diaz even weighed in. He was back in the gym. So it goes to show you where he's at. Kambosos is getting the great recognition and exposure. Absolutely. And listen, man, he deserves it. When it's earned, it's earned. And I'll continue to give him as much exposure as possible. I mean, I still got like 5 or 6 clips from when I interviewed him that I haven't even put out yet. So, I'll be putting those out gradually. Is this joint on ESPN? No, it's not. I'm streaming this. I'm streaming this fight. What about the rumors of Andre stepping up to super middleweight instead? I don't think it's a smart idea. Not because he can't win, but because I don't know. He's in a very tough position where he's damned if he does, if he damned if he doesn't. Because if he stays at 60, there's not a lot of fights that people want to see for him outside the champions. And none of the champions, Golovkin included, Murata included, Charlo included, none of the champions have any balls that want to fight him. So, he can't get the big fights there for the most part. And then at 68, he's not gonna have a belt. And if he's having this much of a problem getting fights with the belt, why would he get fights without a belt? We'll see. Dan, they said Tio had air in his chest and could have died in the ring. It's obvious now that that wasn't a fully healthy Tio. And look, probably it wasn't. But to be honest with you guys, like, look, God forgive me, but like, I truthfully don't have any sympathy for him because, like I said, if you're willing to dish and say certain things in life to people, then you gotta be willing to take it back in return. So like, he was calling Deontay Wilder a bitch, to not make excuses, and here we are a year later, and he's doing the same thing. So listen, just because I like Tio doesn't mean he's exempt from criticism. I keep that same energy for all fighters, straight up. I hope that his health is good and that he gets into like the best shape possible. God bless his health. I don't wish bad on him, because at the end of the day, he's got a son. Like, and why would I want a son to not have their father? That's the worst thing anybody can lose. So, hopefully he can get healthy. Don't stay at 135. Move your ass up to 140 because 135 ain't it. He's cutting too much weight. And honestly, part of why he may have been feeling the way he was feeling was because he stayed at 135 too long, which I told you guys for the longest. I said, look, Teofimo Lopez is killing himself to make 135. You guys said, oh, no, BT, true school, you're making excuses, this, that, and that. Well, now do you believe me? If this is true and you believe to be true, now do you believe me? If he can take Tio's punch, Haney will have a lot of problems. Yeah, probably. I mean, we'll see if that fight happens. How are you watching? I'm watching it on a stream. Haney's kicking Tio when he's down, yet Loma stays quiet. Well, Loma got a fight coming up, and he can't really kick Tio when he's down because he lost. And he got 2 losses. Do you think Diaz has power? At 130, I mean, Diaz, he has power. He has power, but he has like accumulatory power. Like he has power that he has to methodically land his shots a lot and break you down. He's not a one punch guy, so I think that's why I'm favoring Haney, because I don't think Jojo will be able to land shot after shot after shot to break him down, and that's what he's gonna need to do. So, that's what it comes down to. Look up what condition Tio said he had. He wasn't in danger at all. Listen, man, I knew there was something off with Tio when he did an interview and started bitching about his arm before the fight even started. Because he had a injury to his foot before he fought Lomachenko. He never said one thing about it. He took it like a champ and he just found a way to win the fight. It was just different. But I don't want to even. I really don't even want to give that too much attention because I don't want George Kambosos' win. I don't want George Kambosos' win to be demeaned. And I feel like with what his dad did, what he did in the post-fight interview, and now with this, it's like they're just trying to throw salt on his win, on his win. So I get you, BT, but there's a difference between egg weights, spiked water, and medical reports. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if Teofimo Lopez didn't tell Deontay Wilder last year to stop being a bitch, then I could understand where you're coming from. But he told Deontay Wilder to stop being a bitch, right? When he was on top of the world, he told him to stop being a bitch. So if you're telling him that, that means that it doesn't matter what happened. It's really irrelevant what happened to him in the ring. Is it bad? Yes. Do I hope he gets his health improving, gets better? Yes. I don't wish bad on nobody. But if you dishing things out in life, you gotta be willing to take them. It's like me, right? There's been fights where I come on here and I'm really confident about a fighter winning. He gets his ass whooped. People come here and dish it back to me, but it's okay because I'm man enough to take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 10 rounds and it will be for the vacant.
What's good, Timothy? He says, "Hey, I love your channel. Thank you, champ. Much appreciated." MMA says, "Punch drunk boxing is out of the ICO. Great news, man. Much love for Punch Drunk Boxing. You know, good to see that he's okay. You know, one of the genuine good guys here in the YouTube boxing community. You know, it's not. You don't ever want to see anybody, lose their health or anything like that. So good to see him back to, or at least taking the first step back towards some sort of normality, because I know he got into a bad car crash. Karma. This is karma at its finest. I mean, yeah. Look, in life, you reap as you sow. That's why, as much as possible, you gotta be good to people. And look, listen, I've met T in real life. I'm not even saying he's a bad guy. He's a great guy, actually, and so is his dad in real life. But with them cameras on, you know, they talk a certain way, and now they're paying for it. So you got to be able to take things as well as you dish it out. You reap as you sow. William, what's good, champ? How you living? Good to see you. So what's up, True School? What's up? How you doing? You all right? Hope all is well. True School Sports is the truth, man. I love this channel. And Carl, I know you're a bit newer to the channel, you know, but you're already a regular. You're much appreciated. TFEMA wants us to believe that the doctor said it would have been like him fighting with 300 pounds on his back, but Wilder, who's twice the size, couldn't fight because he had a 45-pound costume on. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, I'm not here to compare excuses. All I'm saying is Wilder made excuses, Tio made excuses. They're both ridiculous in my opinion. Anyway, we turn our attention to the next fight on the card. It's your boy BT, the Untouchable, True School Sports Empire. Make sure you guys hit that like button, smash that like button, support the channel, subscribe. If you really, really want to support, drop the boy a super chat, and that would be greatly appreciated. But right now, we're moving to our next fight with Sam Noakes and Sean Cooper. A fight at lightweight for the WBC International Silver Lightweight title. So that's like a damn double regional title. You know, Jolly, a WBC Silver International title. Not just a silver outright, not just an international, but an international silver. Different. All right, so here we go. Round one, Sam Noakes, Sean Cooper. This is a 10-rounder for those of you that don't know. You know, Sam Noakes is a guy that's been getting a little bit of a buzz in the UK. I've seen him fight, I think, once before. He's 7-0, taking on Sean Cooper, who's 11-2. Both from the orthodox stance. G Boogie, we see you. Shout out to you, champ. There you go. Good right hand to the stomach there by Sam Noakes. There you go. Good uppercut there from Sean Cooper. Okay. Got some domestic British boxing on. You know? Again, programming reminder. Tomorrow I will be live for Tank. I am going to be live for Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz. I'll be at the Devin Haney fight tonight, so no live for that fight, but you'll get content from the arena from my seat. We're doing post-fight reviews, and you never know who we might run into. We might have some interviews as well. There you go. Good jab there from Sam Noakes. Sam Noakes bending the knees. You can kind of already see by watching these guys, they both have that real textbook British style. You know, some fighters don't do it any justice. Some fighters do it great justice. But they both have it. But by the way they balance, by how upright they are, you know, the textbook British style. There you go. Good jab there by Sam Noakes. Man, Sam Noakes out here handing out rib dinners. Okay, we see you, Sam. We see you, champ. We see you. Sam Noakes doing a lot of stalking around the ring. You know, Sean Cooper's getting on his bicycle. Camboso said he's working with commentary with the Zone. He is. I had a chance to see George just yesterday. I had good conversation with his manager Peter Khan yesterday. You know, he's been a friend of the channel for like about a good solid almost 2 years now. But yeah, Peter Khan, you know, you gotta give him credit. Peter Khan's doing right by his fighter. His fighter just won a big fight. He's got some momentum, and they're capitalizing on it. They're doing all the interviews possible, from the big channels to the small channels to the mid-sized channels. They're gonna do the Joe Rogan podcast soon. They're getting George in front of Devin Haney. And he's doing commentary tonight. So just beautiful stuff from Peter Khan and George. You know what I'm saying? William, he says, what's your prediction for Tank versus Cruz? I think Tank stops him in the 7th. I think it'll actually be a little bit earlier. I'm gonna go with the 5th. I think it'll be a very fun knockout, drag out, 5-round war. Lou DiBella is hinting at Lomachenko or someone from the PBC. It looks like Haney is in the back of the line. I personally think it's going to be Gervonta Davis. If Gervonta Davis takes care of business, I think it'll be Gervonta Davis because Lou DiBella and Al Heyman, you know, they have a working relationship. So it just, to me, it makes the most sense. But the question becomes, will they go to Australia? Everybody's saying they're going to go to Australia, but when push comes to shove and they're going to actually deal with the reality of all the hard quarantines and all the stuff that you have to do just to go into the country from America, will they actually be doing that to become champion? We'll find out and see who wants to fight. Thanks for show link info. Forget it's free on here in the Dominican Republic. Gracias. Hey, shout out to you out there in DR. Do you believe that TFE will fight with pneumonia? Personally, man, like, I'm going to sound very insensitive. Like, I hope if he does have health problems, I hope it does improve. But personally, man, like, I'm not going to talk about it and give it any life because I'm not under any circumstances taking away from the win of George Kambosos. I said for the longest time, I said it for over a calendar year. Teofimo Lopez's weight drain. Take your ass up to 140. They didn't do it. They made a conscious decision. Then after the fact, his dad said he should have stayed at 35. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Like, it's gonna sound fucked up, but like, I say this all the time for so many other fighters that I'm not even fans of. Boxing is a results-based business. The reality is, like, I want Tio to be okay. Like, I want his health to be improved. But the reality is, the paying customers, they don't give a fuck about if you had health problems or if you were injured, because every boxer is injured. No boxer goes into the ring 100%. So my thing is this, man. Like, Tio, get well soon. Move up to 140 and just turn the page in your career. Don't drag this out. Lou DiBella said he has a non-existent relationship with Al Heyman before, but now the line of communication has reopened. I wonder why. Yeah. Because they think George Kambosos is an easy fight. They're going to fuck around and find out. George ain't no easy fight. So, start right now? Who fighting? I know they said it's at 1.
Espino and Jones and Sandoval.
Huh?
Williams, Espino, Jones, and Sandoval. So Cash, Alexis.
The cash fight's the first fight on the whole card?
I think so.
Holy hell. Holy shit, the DAZN card is going on now.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is crazy. So we gonna miss the cash fight?
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Johnny said, I'm about to go fight. I always tell you to wake up early.
Today?
Today I was right. Well, I'm right every day, but I'm extra right today. You have to be double vaccinated to enter Australia. Our government is delusional. Everyone,
I ain't fighting in Australia.
even someone as fit as a world champion boxer who has a great immune system, it's crazy. Yeah. So that's my thing, right? I'm sure George is double vaccinated, right? So we gonna see how bad these guys want to fight. I love this. We gonna see how bad Devin want to fight. We gonna see how bad Tank want to fight.
If you was at 135 and you got offered a fight with George Kambosos,
No, I wouldn't, because I'm not doing that shit. But we're not talking about me. We talking about them. How many years has he been draining himself, BT? He should have just moved up after he won the belt, in my opinion. Props to George, though.
2017.
Since 2017. I mean, he was talking about it before he even fought Lomachenko about how he was weight drained.
I remember hanging out with him and he said, yeah, I want to move up real soon. 2017.
His ultimate downfall, from what I've been reading more, is like he actually, like, because this whole Kambosos thing's dragged out, he actually wound up firing his nutritionist that will help him make weight. So like he used to work with a company called Perfecting Athletes, and Perfecting Athletes used to always just like help him with the nutrition, And he said it got so expensive paying Perfecting Athletes for the nutrition that he didn't want to do it, so he did it himself, and he played out how it played out. I agree, Kambosos isn't easy for anybody. I hope George does what's right, and fights Haney for undisputed. Man, I hope George does what's right and freaking does whatever the hell he wants to do. He earned the right to do whatever. For one fight, at least, he earned the right to do whatever he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to fight a lower-ranked top 15 guy and make it defensive in Australia, go ahead and do that. These guys had all the time in the world to fight each other. Now they want to fight George. See, he scrapped his nutritionist and athletic trainer. He did. Yeah, but the zone opening show, there's some fights that me and Johnny wanted to go see on that fight, on that card. But I be telling Johnny be wanting to sleep. I be telling Johnny all the time, man, you gotta wake up early, and then, this is where we're at. So. But right now we're watching Sam Noakes versus this guy, who the hell this guy is. Sean Cooper. It's your boy BT, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. Teofimo Senior said it in the ring. They've been draining us for years. Like no, fool, it's your choice. You chose to stay at 135. No one forced you to stay there. Exactly. Yeah, it's the before the bell show. The fights haven't started yet on the zone. But someone needs to tell me when is Austin Ammo Williams and Quintavious Cash fighting? That's what I need to know. Hold on, man. We gotta figure this shit out. Hold on. Huh? I can't hear you. Is he fighting right now? Damn, I didn't think they were gonna be so early. It's not even 2:00. Huh? I can't hear you. Yeah. Nah, you need to get with the times. Eddie Hearn. The man with the money makes the rules. Carl Hansen said, I love Johnny's commentary from the Kambosos fight. From all four corners of the world. Guys, we're here.
We're all here. and then he announces with Teofimo Lopez.
You know where he got that from, right? He got that from baseball. Because the Yankees used to have this announcer whenever he announced the Yankees batters' names, he'd be like, "Now batting number 2, Derek Jeter, number 2." That's where he got that from. He's a Yankee fan.
Bro, really?
Yeah, that's where I got that from. Shout out to Brandon Lee, my guy Brandon Lee. I know that's you, Hyro, but you over here masquerading as Brandon Lee. He says Tank about to catch another viral knockout on Sunday. Shit, we gonna see. Shit, we might have to go to these zone fights. These early preliminary zone fights. Hey Johnny, If the DAZN fights come on, you want to put the preliminary DAZN fights on?
I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna send today. If there's any fights I'm gonna see, I'll let you know.
He says, I think it'll only get better from this experience. It just shows how brutal the sport is. It's very brutal. It's very brutal. And I have so much respect for the fighters, but, you know, these fighters got to really sometimes, I know it's hard because as a fighter, you're asked to be a superhero and ego is a very big thing for a fighter. The fighter's ego is a strong thing, but sometimes you got to put your ego to the side and do what's best for you. You know, but it's your boy BT, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. You know, trying to figure out when the hell these preliminary fights on the zone start because I don't want to miss Emma Williams versus Quantavious Cash. We don't want to miss, you know, certain fights. Your boy Boo Boo looked good last fight. He did. But look, whether he looks good or whether he looks bad, the result's always the same. He always wins. You know. These guys can't beat Demetrius Andre. They say he's boring. They say he's not good. They say he can't sell tickets. But they said, man, they don't say we'll fight him. They don't say we can beat him. So, you know, yeah, he looked good. I think the performance against Quigley was exactly what his career needed at that point in time, and I'm happy for him. Hopefully, it'll get him a fight that people want to see. But apparently, you know, it doesn't matter because he's still fighting guys that most people on a general scale either don't know or don't care about, which is Johnny Beck Alnumkoli. His next fight is probably going to be against Johnny Beck Alnumkoli because the WBO ordered it. Then, you know, Eddie Hearn won't even try to get him a Canelo fight. I asked the guy himself this week. BT, are you looking forward to the Loma fight next week? How do you see it going? I mean, I'm not watching none of the fights on Saturday next week because I'll be in Mexico for my friend's fight, but it'll be a good fight. You know, Lomachenko fighting Comey, a former world champion, in a fight that was supposed to happen in 2019. It was supposed to be a unification fight. It didn't happen then, so it's happening now. It's a fight that he should win because he's got better footwork and he's just an overall more skilled fighter. So I feel like the difference in that fight should be the footwork. But if Comey lands one of them big ass punches on him, it could be over because Comey can really, really punch. He got that African power. Justin Bork, what's good, champ? How you living? He says, respect the True School. What's good, Justin? How you living? You all right? Just here watching some British domestic level boxing before we head over to the MGM Grand here. Me, Johnny, Angelo Leo. Should be a fun night. Boo Boo versus Plant. Boo Boo versus GGG. Charlo, Benavidez versus Smith. Yeah, there's all kinds of fights for him. It's hard to get them signed. It's hard to get these fights signed. Does Dominique Francis have anything coming up? Yes, he does. And it's funny you mentioned that because when I do get home later on in the month, the main thing that I'm going to be focused on doing when I get home is covering all the fighters on the local card for January 8th. He's fighting on a local card January 8th. It'll be, I believe, his 10th professional fight of his career. So, you know, good to see Dominique Francis back in action. You know, he's one of True School Sports' very own, a friend of the channel, someone that we love, someone that I think has all the talent, skills, ability, attitude to become a world champion. So, looking forward to seeing how Dominique Francis does in his next fight. But yeah, I'll be at his fight. We'll have some interviews and some content with Dominique Francis when I get back to South Florida. All right, that's it. Johnny, are you using the DAZN? Johnny, are you using the DAZN? Oh shit! Hey Johnny, I think my time on the zone might be up soon. Because it says to prevent, when I signed in, it says to prevent issues with future payments and losing access to the zone, please update your payment details now. The zone said your time is over. Let me see. All right, so we're in round number what? Am I gonna pay for it? How much is it? $100? Probably, yeah. I'll probably get it. Well, I'll see where I'm at in 27 days.
Diamante.
Oh, yeah, Johnny, there's a fight starter now.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the FGM.
Oh, yeah, there's a fight starter right now.
Here in
Holy
Las
hell.
Vegas, Nevada, USA. We are live on the
Hold on, guys. I want to see what fight is happening right now.
of World Championship Professional Boxing. We begin tonight with a 10-round flyweight affair. Please welcome, as he makes his way into the arena, de la Capital.
Because, bro, on the East Coast, it's like, what?
Carlos.
5, bro. That's why.
Nobody in Vegas want to go to fight.
It's not about people in Vegas. Oh, Ricardo Sandoval's fighting now.
Who is fighting? Is he fighting Alexis?
Buchiago. He's fighting Buchiago. You want to go over there?
So it's not Alexis?
No, it's Ricardo Sandoval versus Juan Carlos Buchiago.
No, dude, I gotta wait for my mom. I do want to shower. Do you want to go over there?
Do I want to go over there? No, I'm on my live right now.
Okay, because I still want to shower. I want to get, well dressed, and then I gotta wait for my mom.
Huh?
I gotta wait for my mom.
I mean, listen. As long as I see Philip Hardwick, I'm good.
So you'll be good.
Did you get immediate pass for the fight tonight? No, I didn't apply for one, so I didn't get one. But shout out to the Zone. They still let me go to the weigh-ins and the media workouts. So shout out to the fine folks over there at the Zone, Matchroom Boxing, Anthony Lever. But I did apply for immediate pass for December 18th for San Antonio, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that. So, making things happen. If you need my login, let me know. I got you, BT. Okay. Hey man, what's going on with Trevor Bryan's cat, man, from the UK? Your guess is as good as mine, man. I don't know. They always say he's fighting. They always say he got a fight coming up, but I haven't heard anything, so I have nothing to tell you. You need to watch Hamza Sharice on the undercard of Yarde. Yeah, he's cool. He's a solid fighter. He's getting a lot of hype over there in the UK. I'm not really I'm not that crazy about him, but he's a cool little fighter. Milo Grogan, what's up, champ? Good to see you. Shout out to you out there in Broward County. He says no Pops, no life. Yeah, shout out to Pops. We'll be seeing Pops before Christmas. Kryptonic Production says, sup, UK. What's up, champ? How you living? You all right? So right now, apparently the Zone card actually started. What fight is that? There's Lyndon Arthur getting warmed up in the back. Okay. Fuck, man. Tio had lung illness going into the Kambosos fight. Respect. Yeah, respect to him for gutting out like a warrior and going 12 rounds. And even getting a knockdown. But no excuses, though. No excuses. George Kambosos won fair and square. Right now, we're heading into the 6th round of Sean Cooper versus Sam Noakes. British title fight. Or international title fight for the WBC. Regional belt. Neither one of these guys can really crack. So this fight's definitely going the full 10 rounds. Both these guys got the textbook British style that doesn't have the most angles, and it's not looking like anybody's gonna get stopped. So this will probably go 10. Then you got Hamza Sharice next. Then you got the fights on the Zone too right now. Shit, I want to watch the fights on the Zone. Oh, snap. Ricardo Sandoval. Hey, Johnny, Ricardo Sandoval got the Vice City trunks on. He gonna win. Let me say, Q Men says, I knew Tio was fucked when he got injected with those chemicals from the COVID-19. Yeah, man. That shit, listen. If you're a world-class athlete, there's no reason you should be putting that shit in your body. You're healthy enough. But we don't want to talk too much about that because we know how YouTube is these days. They might say, oh, this guy, he's running his mouth a little bit too much. So we'll just leave it at that. There you go. Good jab there by Sean Cooper. Hand History Vault says, "How dare you? How dare what? What are you talking about? Hand History? It's a cool name." Here he goes. I want to see what he's saying. How dare you for what? How dare what? What are you talking about? Be specific, please. I'm a man of specifics. Yeah, this fight with Sam Noakes and Sean Cooper has been pretty pedestrian. Not a whole lot going on. Just a lot of jabbing and right hands with nothing behind them. Not a whole lot of angles from both fighters. Except Noakes. Every now and then Noakes dips to his left and throws his nice uppercut. I wish he'd throw it more. I wish he would feint and then dip to his left and throw uppercut some more. Because the couple times he's thrown it, he's landed it flush. And that's a punch that could probably land to him, actually lead to him probably getting a stoppage if he places it right. So for those of you wondering right now, Ricardo Sandoval is boxing Juan Carlos Butriago on the zone. It's a first of a 10-rounder on the preliminary. So, shit, I might watch that and come back to the UK card. He said, "There's not a man in this chat I won't fight bare knuckle. Anytime, any place. I'll meet you in the Tesco car park." Woo! Let's go, champ. Shout out to my guy, Kane Dingle. He wants to smoke in the Tesco park, in the car park. What trainer do you think Teofimo should reach out to? His corner on Saturday was a disaster. I'd like to see him and Rozier work together. Well, I'll make a suggestion that I think would work well. His dad could be the assistant trainer, and he can go with Stacey McKinley, because I know that Teofimo Lopez. This is a fun fact. Most of you guys don't even know about Teofimo Lopez, but Teofimo Lopez, before he was pro or early in his pro career, he used to always come train at the heavyweight factory with his dad. And Stacey McKinley actually wound up training Teofimo Lopez at one point in time, and him and his dad have a great relationship. So I think that would be a great partnership, because Stacey McKinley comes from that Kronk gym philosophy where they're really big on the jabs and the right hands and the left hooks and all that stuff. I think he'll get Tio right from a defensive standpoint, and I think he's the kind of guy that Tio would respect, because there's already a built-in relationship. So that's a suggestion. If Tio Senior ever asked me, that's the suggestion I would make. It must be a boring fight. I can hear it in your voice. It is. It really, really is. You know, a lot of times American fight fans like to criticize British boxers for having a really pity-pat style. And when you watch fights like this, there's reasons why we do. Fuck, man. You know what? I'm gonna watch Ricardo Sandoval. I'm gonna pay attention to this Ricardo Sandoval fight. This fight with Sam Noakes and Sean Cooper is absolutely atrocious. But right now I'm watching Ricardo Sandoval. You know, one of the top flyweights in the world. You know, he had that big win over Jay Harris last year or earlier this year. He's fighting a very, very tough and game Butriago, who's been around the block more than his fair share of times. I'm gonna tell y'all this: if Ammo Williams and Quantavious Cash comes on before Lyndon Arthur versus Anthony Yarde, I'm putting that on the big TV. Lyndon Arthur and this guy are gonna have to take a back seat for that until that fight is done. Straight up. Kane Dingo says, "Let's have it, Brennan. Been training like a beast, eating steak every day, heavy bag pull-ups, cleans your name. I'm crushing it in the gym. I'm ready for a scrap." You sound like you've been possessed by the spirit of Conor Benn. Freaking Conor Benn. I'm crushing it in the gym. But yeah, man, this fight needs to hurry up and just end. Oh my god, this is brutal. This is brutal to watch. I'm watching Ricardo Sandoval. Listen, if y'all got any questions, y'all get them in right now. Super chat, do all that good stuff now, man, because Y'all say Demetrius Andrade boring, but god dang, I ain't never seen a Demetrius Andrade fight this boring. There you go. Good body shots there from Sam Noakes. Ricardo Sandoval and Butriago, the first fight on the zone. Me and Johnny got to go to the MGM soon. There you go. Another jab. Hey, Johnny, you want to get something to eat before we go? Like tacos or gordo or something like that? Huh? Hold on, guys. 1 second. I can't hear you.
So there is Mr. Anthony Yarde. Is tonight the night for him? He's a man that's seeking revenge. He said all the right things in the build-up. We wonder how he's going to approach it tonight, how he's going to deal with the jab of Lyndon Arthur, whether he's going to come out in a more aggressive manner than we saw in the first fight. He's got lots and lots on the line tonight. To do things differently tonight is Anthony Yarde. He knows that. It's the main event tonight in the Commonwealth. Lyndon Arthur versus Anthony Yarde.
After this main event, we're going straight to the MGM.
All right, I'm back. Me and Johnny are trying to make some phone calls, pull some strings. You know, we try to get some tickets to go to the fight without having to pay. You know, gotta finesse it how you can. You couldn't say Lloyd Honeygun was boring or Ricky Hatton or hell no. Lloyd Honeygun was a killer. Ricky Hatton was a killer. Those are like, I'm not talking about those British fighters, but I'm talking about in general. Like a lot of times when you watch some British, even some of the good ones, like even Amir Khan has a pity pass style. Look, like I like those guys. I love the fact that I like Honeygun and Ricky Hatton. Those guys are monsters. Why hasn't Hamza Sharice not fought yet? Because he hasn't fought yet. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what kind of question that is. He hasn't fought yet because it's not his turn on the card. That's why he hasn't fought yet. He said, "This is bullshit." When is Yarde fighting? He's fighting in the main event. Angelo Leo will break down MJ Akhmadaliev. We need that fight in 2020. You damn right we need that fight. We want some smoke. Prince Nassim Hamed. No, he wasn't a pity pass style either. But fuck, Sam Noakes and Sean Cooper, they got the pity pat British style. All respect to the Brits. Mr. Freeze, what's good, champ? How you living? You all right? He says he's got Lyndon Arthur by stoppage. Watch BT. I think so. I think he'll win. I don't know how he wins, but I think he'll win again. Anthony Yarde still has Tunde Ajayi as his trainer, so that's enough for me to pick Lyndon Arthur. Tunde Ajayi ain't getting it done back there. Carl Hansen says, where is he at? Where's Carl? He says, have a great night, guys. Say good day to Angelo. Stay safe. I'm out. All right, Carl. Take care. God bless. Oh, my God, bro. The main event is 2 fights away. Fuck. Well, look, man. Anything goes. At this point, when fights get this boring here on True School Sports, I always say anything goes. Y'all can ask me either boxing questions or non-boxing questions. I'm answering everything to kill this time right now. You see, right now, Ricardo Sandoval and Butriago are in the 3rd round. Ricardo Sandoval, one of these lightweights that Golden Boy Promotions is trying to build up into something special, somebody to look out for. He's taking on a very, very formidable Butriago. They're in round 3 right now, so that's what's going on there. Inoue versus Fulton, who you got? Shit, I'll tell you this: if Fulton gas tank ain't right and he want to do all that hugging and holding, I'll go to Inoue. But I think that fight's a pick him. But I will lean just slightly towards the monster, slightly. I'll say the monster wins by. Oh, there you go, Sam Noakes throwing some grown man punches. It's about time. There you go. There's the uppercut we were looking for. That's the uppercut we were looking for. So Sam Noakes has finally put down Sean Cooper. All right, here we go. And Sam Noakes is going for it. He's going for the gusto. He's going for the stoppage. Take your time, Sam. Take your time. Pick your shots and break them down. Box him up, beat him up, box him. There you go. Rib dinners from Sam Noakes. Get him out of here. Speed this card up. There you go, champ. Shout out to all 45 of you here. Pick your punches. There you go. Pick your punches. What do you have against Tunde Ajayi? Ask Bill Hader about him. I like Tunde Ajayi, but I don't think he's a very good trainer. Straight up. Like, I'll tell Bill that. I got no problem telling Bill that. Like, Tunde Ajayi is, I respect him for what he's done with Anthony and bringing him to this level in his career, but he can't get it done at the world level. No way. No way, no how. There you go. Finally. So the referee steps in, and Sam Noakes improves. He gets the stoppage over Sean Cooper. There you go, Sam. Way to go. Huh? Where's the zone at? Ricardo Sandoval and Butriago are in like the 4th round. It's a 10-rounder. The pitter-patter is done. Unfair stoppage? Yeah. I think so. I mean, yeah, you could say it is, but I'm not complaining. Caleb Johnson versus Joe Smith Jr. is going to be fire. January. Yeah, good fight. Caleb Johnson, big puncher. Joe Smith, big puncher. Joe Smith Jr., the most underrated light heavyweight champion in the division. One of the hardest punching fighters pound for pound in the world. They ducking Joe Smith Jr. I want to see Joe Smith Jr. get these big fights. Are you not going to watch Haney versus Diaz? I'll be at the fight. I'm going to the fight. He says, you live in Vegas, right? I mean, I don't live in Vegas, but shit, might as well at some point. I've been in Las Vegas for the last 6 weeks. I'm from Miami, from South Florida. But yeah, there's not going to be any live for Devin Haney versus there won't be any live for Devin Haney versus JoJo tonight. There might be later on, like late when I get back, but nothing for that fight. But I'll be live tomorrow. So Sean Cooper gets the stoppage. Now we still got what? We got, I think, Hamza Sharice still left. And then we got the main event. So hopefully Hamza Sharice can, get a stoppage. He's fighting Bradley Skeet, who really isn't anything crazy. Hamza Sharice, I've seen all of his fights I've seen have been stoppages. So hopefully that continues in this fight. Bradley Skeet's a guy that's European level. He's already been stopped by Carmen Laraga and Diego Ramirez. So if Hamza Sharice can't stop Bradley Skeet, I don't want to hear about him. I don't want to hear about him. There you go, Sam. Good performance. Even though that was very pity-pat, when it came time to land the grown man punches, he landed them. Have you eaten at a sofrito authentic Puerto Rico cuisine? What kind of question is that? You know my father is? Yeah, I've had it before. Of course. My dad be throwing down with the cooking, so I'm no stranger to sofrito. Tomorrow's undercard looks pretty good. It does, and tonight's undercard isn't bad either. You know, even like right now, you got Ricardo Sandoval taking on Juan Carlos Butriago they're in the 5th round right now. Good right hand there from Sandoval. Okay, we see you, Ricardo. Golden Boy Promotions. But if y'all got any questions, drop them down below. You know, we just grinding it out right now, waiting for this main event on the British card. Still got the co-main event with Hamza Sharice, who everybody's gassed up to no end. We'll see how it goes. But we got Devin Haney tonight. We got, you know, South Florida's adopted very own Philip Hrgovic on the undercard as well, the future heavyweight champion of the world. Can't wait to see him knock the German guy out, the 10-0, nondescript, overmatched German dude he's fighting. But you know, it's heavyweight boxing. Ain't anything can happen. You can't ever underestimate any opponent. You got him. You got Montana Love. You got all kinds of people on the matchroom card. Oh yeah, man, it's been a great week. How have you guys been enjoying the content? You know, there's been a lot of interviews here. Give me some feedback. How have y'all been enjoying the content, man? Because there's gonna be more. Make no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's gonna be more.
But you know what? He's got on his honeymoon. He's got to be on a plane. He's not really We're not having any holidays. We've got a lot to fit in here before the curtain tonight, fellas. Next, it's going to be Hamza Shiraz and what shapes to be something very special at British level against Bradley Skeet, who has been all over the block, Steve.
MC Treasure, what's good, champ? How you living? You all right? It's good to see you. Haney is a big 135. Jojo is coming from 130. He needs and should get the stoppage. Yeah, listen. If Devin Haney has another Gamboa-esque performance, you are not going to hear the end of it from me tonight. Straight up. If we get another Gamboa-esque performance from Devin Haney, I don't want to hear anything about how good he is, how he'll beat George Kambosos. I don't want to hear nothing. He needs to listen. He's fighting in Las Vegas, his adopted hometown. He's fighting at the most prestigious venue in boxing. He's headlining at the most prestigious venue in boxing. It's time to perform. Them days of pity patting and being a fake corner store, you know, Dollar General version of Mayweather, them days is over. It's time to show and prove tonight. I want to see something special. I want to see something special from Devin Haney tonight. Yeah, Butriago is getting broken down. I'm watching it right now. Ricardo Sandoval doing a good job digging that right hand to the stomach and then coming back up with the left hook.
Is he now, David, at the point to say, even if I'm supposed to be the B-side in this fight, it's incumbent on me to bring out the best in this young man in order for me to look good?
There you go. Oh, my God. Good right hands from I like the way that Ricardo Sandoval is varying that right hand. He started with the right hand to the stomach, then came up to the head, and then came back with the left hook behind it. But he's getting hit a little bit too much. He's got to move his head up the line. Good overhand right from Ricardo Sandoval. Okay, we see you, champ. Another with the steak knife. Ricardo Sandoval got that steak knife right hand. Okay, so I'm watching that fight right now. I agree. A lot of people saying Haney just needs to win, but I disagree. He needs to put it all together. Yeah, man, I'm sick of everybody talking about Devin Haney's the next Mayweather. I'm not. Listen, if he goes in there against this 30-pounder tonight and turns in anything less than a virtuoso performance, I swear to God, I'm going to tear into Devin Haney tonight. I don't want to. I'm kind of starting to like Devin because I really like Bill, but like perform, man. Like stop with the bullshit. Stop with the old. I'm sick of hearing about what he did in sparring and how he put it together against Floyd in sparring. No, fuck that. Put it together at the MGM Grand under the lights. That's what we need to see. Let me see. Haney just needs to win, to be honest. TFM would love to have had a narrow win against Kambosos rather than an L. A win is a win at the start. It's true. It is. But, we want to see greatness. People, listen, you headlining at the MGM Grand. You headlining at the home of boxing, the true mecca of boxing. The MGM Grand isn't somewhere you just go hoping to escape with a narrow victory. You go to the MGM Grand to put on virtuoso performances. Come on, man. Salute. True. Let's go, Anthony Yarde. Hey, Lions in the camp. Hey, Johnny. Angelo just mentioned me on Instagram. He said, what time do they start? I'm going to tell him right now. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Let me get back to Angelo right quick. See, the prelims just started. First fight is going on.
Set yourself a limit for time.
MB Boxing Official. What's good, champ? He says salute. Good to see you. Where can I watch the fight? You can watch the fight right over there at the link I sent you. And JoJo was a 126 at one time. And Devin ain't a natural 35, or was he a 131st? Now Devin, I believe Devin was a 135 first. He might have been a 30-pounder early because he was kind of skinny when he turned pro. But either way, this is his weight class. Do you think Crawford versus Spence will ever happen? I don't know, and I'll be honest with you, I've talked about that fight so much, I don't even really care. No one is going to call Haney the best at 135 if he's giving the flat performances over and over again. That's true. That's true. You know? Like he's got to listen. He's got like I've always been not the biggest believer in Devin Haney because, you know, I feel like he got a lot of his hype too soon and people always want to go on about what he did in sparring, but truthfully speaking, that shit don't matter. Don't matter when the lights come on. I know hella sparring world champions that ain't done show that don't do anything when the lights come on. So, you know, the lights are coming on. They're gonna be brighter than ever because he's fighting at the MGM Grand, the place in the venue that every fighter wants to be at. You know, he's in a position that every fighter wants to experience, which is headlining a fight at the MGM Grand. So it's time to show and prove. You know, the MGM Grand got money green seats. We need a money green performance from Devin Haney. Haney is not the best and never was. He is not elite. Shit, I still have my questions about even that. People saying, is he this, is he that? I'm not even sure he's an elite fighter yet. I'm still waiting to see if he's even that. JoJo could make it interesting, but I can't see him winning more than 4 rounds. I mean, I'm expecting a 117, 111 type of performance. Like that's what I'm hoping to see.
This program contains flashing images.
You see me. Make sure y'all smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Let me know what city, what state you're watching from. Right now, I'm still waiting for Hamza Sharice to make his way to the ring.
Cricket fans not to be missed, of course. The start of the Ashes series, BT Sport 1, Tuesday at 11 p.m. and you can follow it all in the Ashes Daily, following the club play every day with our morning roundup. Lyndon Arthur and Anthony Yarde still to come here tonight.
Boom.
The copper box. Super welterweight, a rising star,
when is Haney gonna actually do something impressive in the ring? Seriously, well, somebody might actually say that he did when he fought Antonio Moran. That was a great knockout, but stop it, Johnny. Shout out to my guy Giant TV in St. Louis, Black Wolverine in Cali. We see you. Shout out to my guy Shamaya Okai from England. Good to see you, champ. Waiting for the Hamza Sharice fight, and then the next fight should be the main event. So not too much longer now. You know, listen, Bradley Skeet has been knocked out at European level. Hamza Sharice is a fighter that people think is a world level fighter. So he should be, you know, taking care of him in impressive fashion.
Our 3 judges assigned, all from England, will be
Okay, Howard Foster is one of the judges. Come on, come on. Get to the main event. Get to the main event. Or at least.
Introducing to you first the challenger fighting tonight out of the red.
Hold on, guys. I'm getting me some food. We getting hungry over here. Oh, man. That's his nickname? They call this man Super Skeet? Bradley Super Skeet? Oh, he's getting knocked out. He's tripped by Dominic Ingle. He's getting knocked out.
With 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former British champion, Bradley
Super Skeet. Down these females, grow. Down, skeet, 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 skeet.
Champion fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He comes to the ring wearing white with red and black. And
He said, oh, snap. Okay, KO. He said, Julian Cross says the Black Country Kingsword UK Midlands boxing fans, the Crowman. Shout out to you, man. Hey, I'm very familiar with the Black Country. Shout out to the whole Midlands. You know, shout out to my friends back in West Brom, Oldbury, Smethwick, you know, Birmingham. Yeah. John LeJeune says, ski, 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 ski. Tao, ski, 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 motherfucker. Tao, ski, 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 ski. Stop. Oh, and wiggle with it. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want Super Skeet to win. Hey, bro. Hope you're well. Props, of course, to Pops. Skeet is slick, but a shot. But yeah, he's not really like he's not the most durable guy in the world. So I'm thinking Amsterdam should be able to put him away. Amsterdam, Holland. What's up? Shout out to Amsterdam. Much love. Kevin Effects says, I'm trying to Skeet tonight. Shit, we all are. I think every man's goal in life. One of the primary goals for any man in life. For good, bad, or indifferent. Whether you want to be, you know, for good, bad, or indifferent, one of every man's primary goals is to Skeet and Skeet frequently. But you know, Skeet in the right context. Don't, you know, I gotta stop talking about skeeting. But anyway, speaking of Skeet, Bradley Skeet, Hamza Sharice, round 1 of 10. It's your boy BT, the Untouchable, True School Sports Empire. Shout out to Jonathan out there on the East Coast. Oh, there you go. Good right hand by Hamza Sharice. Bradley Skeet trying to throw that up jab to keep Hamza Sharice off of him. Hamza Sharice being the bigger guy is just walking him down. In that high guard, trying to bail on top of him. I like Haney as a boxer, but impressed overall as a boxer. I don't understand the hype with him. Ortiz, Ennis, and Tank are more impressive fighters than Haney. They are. I was referring to Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. My bad. Little Jonathan. I just read through it. Shout out to Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Oh my God, bro. Come on, Hamza Sharice. If Hamza Sharice don't get Bradley Skeet out of there before the 5th round, but before the 5th or 6th round, I'm gonna have a lot to say about him. He's a hype job. Come on. Haney is a pure boxing genius on the outside. He's a very good outside boxer, but boxing genius is a stretch. Oh, okay, Bradley Skeet. Tao, Skeet. Come on, Bradley Skeet. Good right hand. Oh man, Bradley Skeet with the up jab. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, snap. Alicia Bumgarner. Yeah, so right now, I think the first fight already ended with Ricardo Sandoval and Butriago because I don't see them in the ring, and I see Karan Batia and Alicia Bumgarner just talking. So I think one of the fights that I really want to see should be next. I had the honor of working with Lil Jon back in the Tall T era. For real? What, you guys did music or something? Are you going for JoJo or Devin? Personally, I just want to see a good fight. I've never really been the biggest fan of JoJo or Devin, so I just want to see a good fight. But if Devin don't look great, I don't have a lot to say about him tonight. Devin Haney is the new LDBC hope. Well, I wouldn't call him new. The LDBC I've always dick rolled Devin Haney. That's not anything new. Haney was worried about getting his eye off the JoJo fight. Yeah, he better stay focused. Are you covering Haney Diaz? I feel real competitive about leaning towards Diaz, if I'm honest. Aaron, by the way, I think Arthur is a repeat winner against Yarde. I'm going with Lyndon Arthur as well. As far as me covering the fight, no, I'm not covering the fight. I'm going as a fan. I'd rather go as a fan, to be honest. I'll be there tonight with my boy Angelo, Leo, and my boy Johnny and Angelo and Johnny, the Untouchables. Oh, okay, he was doing music. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, what was Lil Jon like back then? Right now we're round two of Bradley Skeet versus Hamza Shariz, and so far in the early goings, Bradley Skeet's been having some success with the up jab because Hamza Shariz is just plodding forward in this really basic ass high guard, not letting any combinations go. Good jab from Hamza Shariz. There you go. What weight class is this guy? What is he? 140? He's at 140. All right. Ooh. Good right hand by Hamza Shariz. There you go. Haney's gonna win tonight. Bet he will. He should. Man, if Devin loses to JoJo, to me that's a bigger upset than Tia versus Kambosos. He shouldn't be losing to no damn JoJo. Man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it like this. I've seen what I need to see from Hamza Shariz. He may win this fight against Bradley Skeet, but if he gets to world level, he's gonna get fucked up. His feet are too damn cement footed. He's coming to that basic ass high guard. You put this guy in there with like a Josh Taylor or a Prograis or someone like that. He's like, ooh, Bradley Skeet's doing the Ali shuffle. There you go. Good jab from Bradley Skeet. Okay. Bradley Skeet. Skeet. He's doing his thing. Having a lot of success with that jab early on. Let's see if it continues.
You get daily rewards. So any day could be a big deal.
He shouldn't lose to JoJo coming all the way up from 126. He better not. I'm telling you, he better not. The last thing Devin Haney wants is to lose to JoJo Diaz. I'll never stop talking about it if it happens. He should beat him. Devin should beat him easily. And I expect him to. I'm expecting Devin Haney to win a UD. I don't think he'll get a knockout, but I think I'm expecting him to win a 117, 111 type fight.
His main message was don't load up on the right hand, but we need more head movement from you. I'm surprised you
All right, so round 3 of Bradley Skeet versus Hamza Shiraz for the WBO European 140-pound title. Bradley Skeet right now doing a good job of moving and jabbing. Good jab from Hamza Shiraz. His stance is much too wide. I pressure him to see him back up awkwardly. Yeah. But, you know, Bradley's having some success boxing him. Are you going for Anthony Yarde or Lyndon Arthur? I'm going for Lyndon Arthur. You know, Anthony Yarde, he's had his chances to be great. He's pissed them away. I still like him. But I like Lyndon Arthur to win this fight so that he can move on to bigger and better things and go fight, you know, the top guys at the world level. Because I think he's got something for some of these guys at the world level. For some reason, they think that Devin Haney is entitled to fight Kambosos. They do. Because people here in Las Vegas, when it comes to Devin Haney, are delusional. And people just in general, not just Devin Haney, not just in Vegas, but around the world. George Kambosos don't got to give Devin Haney nothing, honestly. If he wants to fight Devin Haney, it's because he chooses to. He earned that position. Went into the backyards of 3 current or former world champions and beat them all by split decision and cemented himself as the greatest split decision fighter in the history of boxing. Don't want to hear it. One minute and 15 seconds here, round number 3 between Bradley Skeet and Hamza Shiraz. There you go. Good body shots there by Bradley Skeet. Hamza Shiraz is being real inaccurate right now, missing a whole lot of shots, not landing anything. Freaking Hamza Shiraz looking like the bootleg. Oh my God, another miss. He just touching him. Bradley Skeet is keeping this fight so simple. He just touching him downstairs, turning him when he gets a chance, making a miss. Hold on, guys. Had to change that lighting up a little bit, you know. Still not the best, but it is what it is. Aaron says, BT, how do you rate Josh Taylor? He made the jump. He must jump to welterweight now. So, in your opinion, who would be his knuckle nemesis at that weight? You know, you got Crawford. You got, I think the Crawford fight is probably the most realistic. Crawford, Thurman, Spence, them guys.
You've got the Christmas.
But I listen. I think Josh Taylor has more than enough to become a 2-division world champion and to win a welterweight title. Devin Haney is a silver spoon-fed. He's silver spoon-fed his whole life. Had everything and everyone helping him grow. He's a little entitled brat. Well, look, I met Devin Haney a couple times. He's actually a pretty down-to-earth person. I got nothing bad to say about Devin as a person, but I think, in my opinion, he is until further notice, and I stand on this. People can say what they want about Tio, but Tio actually earned his stripes and has done things, even though he lost. Devin is overrated. Until tonight, he can shed to me. He can shed the overrated label with me tonight if he goes in there and looks impressive against Jojo Diaz. I don't want to see undisputed at 135, but Kambosos should make the big fight. Should make a big fight beforehand. He should fight, man. He should make Haney wait. Straight up. Do you think Lyndon Arthur could outbox better BF? Yes, I do think he can. I think he's a very good fighter. Respect the true school. Pray for Punch Drunk. Absolutely. I heard he got out of the ICU, so good news there. Hopefully Punch Drunk can get back to providing a great content and get his health in order for the sake of himself and his family. To me, Kambosos is undisputed. I don't care nobody says. Kambosos is the undisputed champion. Tia was undisputed champion. Kambosos is the undisputed champion. You know? But look, I think Devin is a good kid. Good person. Just think he's a bit overrated. Hamza is a hype job. It's clear. Yeah, another one. Hamza Shiraz. Another one. Oh my God, Bradley Skeet, ladies and gentlemen, putting on a boxing masterclass right now. It's a fact. If BT says it's undisputed, you're damn right. And if you got a problem with me, don't have a problem with me. Have a problem with the WBC because they're the ones who said that the franchise belt is greater than the regular belt. So basically, Devin Haney is no greater in the WBC's eyes. Devin Haney is no greater at welterweight than Trevor Bryan is. Not Trevor Bryan. Than Manuel Char is at heavyweight. Whoever holds regular heavyweight belt, that's what Devin Haney is at welterweight. Let's see who has the WBC belt, right? The regular belt. There you go, Hamza. So yeah, Manuel Char. So Devin Haney, whether you like it or not, you can choose to accept it or not accept it. Devin Haney is the equivalent at welter or at a lightweight to what Manuel Char is heavyweight. They're both regular champions. No, you're wrong, Carlo. Mauricio Sulaiman said himself that the WBC franchise belt it supersedes and is greater than the belt of the champion in that weight class. And yeah, it is another sanctioning fee, but it's also a greater belt than the regular belt. I don't like it. I wish they would abolish it, but I'm just telling you the truth. You can choose to accept it or not, but it's the truth. George Campbell's undisputed. He said that why have a WBC belt? Because it's good for television and it's a sanctioning fee for the WBC. That's why I have a WBC belt. That's why. I agree. Fuck the WBC. I'm in agreement. VT Haney fans are starting to push the narrative that George Kambosos is a duck if he doesn't fight Haney next. No. Haney has to get through his fight tonight, and that's not even a foregone conclusion. Talking about he's ducking George. Listen, Devin Haney, he could have signed a petition to fight Teofimo Lopez. He didn't even want to do everything in his power to make the Teofimo Lopez fight happen. When he had the chance to, him and Tio both played grab ass with each other for over a year, not making the fight happen. It's his fault. Anything that happens is his fault. Okay, so if George decides he wants to fight Tank or some guy in the top 15 that nobody wants to see, or that's not a big name, guess what? He earned the right to. George Kambosos actually earned the right to do whatever the fuck he wants. Probably more than anybody in boxing. Coming from the local show in Australia. Nobody giving a fuck about him. Winning eliminators. Going on the road fighting good veteran fighters and former world champions. Beating Teofimo Lopez. George Kambosos don't got to wait for Devin Haney. Devin Haney better look impressive tonight. Straight up. And they want to try to paint Devin Haney like he's his boogeyman, man. If he was really the boogeyman, why didn't he fight Regis Prograis? Because he was talking about before the fight got signed with JoJo. Devin Haney was saying he'll go to 140 for this fight if he can't get any opponents 35. So then Regis Prograis was like, yeah, let's make the fight happen at 140. I didn't hear Devin Haney or Bill call accept that one. He says, I thought you couldn't petition against a franchise title holder. If you have a WBC belt, you can. Mauricio Sulaiman said it himself on the Boxing Voice podcast. That's what I'm saying. Kambosos earned his way up the ladder. He didn't have the privilege of fighting the old vets like Gamboa and Linares to look good. No, absolutely not. And he didn't get the luxury of fighting him in his home country. I'm sick of these pretenders. I'm sick of these guys who haven't proven anything yet and have made their names off of Instagram followers and sparring. You guys want to gas them up and then compare them to guys who got it out the mud like George Kambosos. Nah, man, we're not doing that. George Kambosos is the king right now. Devin and Tank, right now they're in competition to see who who's going to be worthy of the fight? Man, Hamza Shiraz is trash, man. Like, what's he doing? Oh my god. Yeah. Hamza Shiraz better stay as far away from level opposition as possible. They better watch out for him. Freaking Bradley Skeet looks like Kell Brook 2.0. He looks like Kell Brook in his prime right now. Man. Hamza Shiraz look like Kell Brook in 2015 right now, the way he's boxing. Oh my god. He just slipped the right hand and then blew a kiss at Hamza Shiraz. Bradley Skeet is schooling this dude. This is an easy ass fight for Bradley Skeet. Super Skeet. Yeah, look. If anyone deserves to fight TL for a rematch, or Loma has been fighting. Listen, I think if Loma has a good performance against Comey, he'll be in the running because he fought the guy that Devin Haney didn't want to fight, Nakatani. And you're gonna say, BT, well, how do you know that Devin Haney didn't want to fight Nakatani? Well, because when Bill Haney was on Punch Drugs Boxing's YouTube channel, I sent the super chat multiple times and asked Bill. I said, "Will Devin fight Nakatani?" They said he said it. He didn't acknowledge it for like 30 minutes, and then he kind of was like indifferent towards it. So that wasn't a fight that was of interest to him when Nakatani actually was a factor in the division. You know, so Lomachenko had to beat him up. So that's a credit and a feather in the cap of Lomachenko. Now Lomachenko's fighting another former world champion in Comey. So I think Lomachenko gonna have a case. Tank, if he wins, is gonna have a case. You know, the world isn't just about Devin Haney. If Devin Haney wants to make things clear, the best thing he can do tonight is have the most sensational performance and put it all together against Jojo Diaz. Until then, stop asking for these fights. They're in the 6th round. Oh, speaking of that, the zone. What's going on in the zone? Oh shit! What fight is this? Oh, Amari Jones is fighting right now. He just dropped his opponent. Okay, Amari Jones. So for those of you wondering on the zone, Amari Jones is fighting right now. I think Amari Jones just dropped his opponent. And there's a Mickey Bay trading him. Okay. Caleb Carmen says, appreciate the stream, bro. Absolutely. Nothing like getting some good boxing talk in before we go to the big fight. Ingle is the best trainer in Britain. I'd love to see B.B. Smith go to Don for the last couple of fights. I'm going to highly disagree with you on that one. I don't think Dominic Ingle is the best trainer in Britain, but he's solid. I'll take Tony Sims over Dominic Ingle any day of the week. But that's just me. Let me see. What happened here with Amari Jones and this guy? Oh, man.
What's this one looking like?
Well, Amari Jones?
What's it called?
Bradley Skeet? Yeah. He's schooling this dude.
He got knocked out by some Argentine. He got knocked out by, I think, Diego Ramirez.
So Amari Jones scored a knockdown in the last round with an uppercut. Yeah. Good jab by beautiful piercing jab by Bradley Skeet, but it's countered with a jab of Hamza Shiraz. Man, double jab by Bradley Skeet. Man, Bradley Skeet, Kell Brook 2.0. That's what he look like right now. 2015 Kell Brook. Man, Hamza Shiraz better get it together and get it together quickly because he keep this shit up. He's out of there. He's gonna walk home with an L. Shout out to everybody here. Make sure y'all smash that like button. It's your boy BT, the Untouchable, True School Sports Empire, live. You know, live for the British card. Lyndon Arthur versus Anthony Yarde, the rematch. We're 6 rounds into our co-main event of Hamza Shariz versus Bradley Skeet. Bradley Skeet taking this man to school right now, throwing a very educated jab, uses his feet very well, varying the speed of the jab. You know, let's go back to Amari Jones. Let's see what our boy Amari Jones is doing. He's in the 3rd round of a 6-rounder. Or 2nd round. It was Amari Jones flicking that jab out there. There you go, another jab from Amari Jones. Okay, Amari. Yeah, right now the unofficial scorecard on BT Sport has Bradley Skeet up by 4 rounds. Just getting, I mean, Hamza Shariz is just getting schooled. Hopefully, Devin Haney can have a performance as good as Bradley Skeet is right now. Oh, there you go. Here comes Hamza Shariz closing that gap, trying to be dangerous. Trying to be dangerous for Bradley Skeet. Pushing him back. There you go. Good jab there from Hamza Shariz. And there's a bit of swelling going on the right eye of Bradley Skeet. So if you're first Shariz, you might want to target that. That could landing on that could bode well for you as the fight progresses. And you don't got a whole lot of time left. So there you go. Good right hand to the stomach there by Bradley Skeet. Oh, okay. Beautiful check hook by Bradley Skeet. One minute and 37 seconds left here in round number 7 between Bradley Skeet here and Hamza Shariz. Shariz starting to land some grazing shots on Skeet. Good right hand there from Hamza Shariz. Shariz plodding forward, starting to let go of that left hook, and that's a slip. It's a slip there by Bradley Skeet. But I like the more aggressive approach from Shariz. He's starting to let his left hook go more, starting to put some combinations together, starting to impose himself more on the fight instead of just boxing with Bradley Skeet. There you go. Oh! Bradley Skeet making this dude look stupid right now. Beautiful, beautiful defense from Bradley Skeet. And then a jab right, and then he turns him back to the center of the ring, and you see Bradley Skeet right now. He's bossing the fight. Good jab from Hamza Shariz. There you go. Bradley Skeet should look real slick. Looking like 2014 Kell Brook in there. If he had a right hand, it'd be over. Oh! Good left hook from Shariz, but a good uppercut from Bradley Skeet. Hamza Shariz starting to have a lot more success here, plodding forward and putting these punches together, but you're still seeing Bradley Skeet stay slick, stay sharp, stay clever. Boxing him out of the southpaw stance now. Swing around. Right now we're in the 3rd round of Amari Jones versus I think the guy's name is Lee. Kevin Lee, I think his name. Amari Jones up in there, you know, fighting that Devin. It looks like he's a bigger Devin Haney the way he fights. Amari Jones.
It's one of BT's favorite fighters. Amari Jones, one of BT's favorite fighters.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. But yeah, it's your boy BT. Make sure y'all smash that like button. MB Boxing Official said he's got it 68-65 for Bradley Skeet. Better round for Shiraz. Yeah, it was a close round. Very close round. Let's see if Shiraz can build on that momentum. Because Bradley Skeet, he's shown many times that he can make this guy look foolish. There you go. Making a miss already. There you go. Get on your toes, boxing.
I don't think he's either, to be quite honest. It's difficult to produce powerful shot from the opponent's move.
Oh, there you go. Good hybrid punch there by Shiraz. Shiraz starting to really land some meaningful shots here in the later rounds. There you go. Good right hand from Shiraz again. There you go. Good right hand and a left hook from Skeet. Okay. Tall Skeet. Come on, champ. Box him, motherfucker. Oh, good body shot from Bradley Skeet. But Hamza Shiraz is starting to land a little bit too much, and I know these punches are going to have an effect. Shout out to my guy CW1983. He says, "Hope you and Pops doing good, BT. What are the fighters you are most excited about for next year?" Oh man, a lot of fighters, man. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen with my boy Angelo Leo next year. Definitely excited to see what's going to happen with Sinisa Estrada next year, Dominique Francis. But apart from people that I know, I would say I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with Lindolfo Delgado next year. I like Lindolfo Delgado. Good prospect for a top rank. Knows how to knock people out. I like him. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for Kazuto Ioka next year. I'm excited for a lot of fighters.
Lindolfo Delgado was so far.
Do you think Lyndon Arthur has a chance against BWF's? Oh, shit. Bradley Skeet is hurt. Oh, maybe he's not.
He was hurt by Diego Ramirez, though.
Yeah.
Argentina.
He didn't fight this Bradley Skeet. Bro, I hate this. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, yo.
He said,
So Bradley Skeet got dropped, and then Hamza Shiraz punched him while he was down. That should be a disqualification. This dude threw like 3 punches when he was down. What the fuck, man? That's not cool. That shouldn't even be a knockdown, honestly. This dude ripped out like a 5-piece combination when he was on the floor. Did you see that?
He didn't do it.
That's how people die in the ring. Exactly, Bach. That's how people die in the ring.
You know what's the best way not to die in the ring?
How?
Doing what we doing right now. We eating and we on live. We not getting hit, man. We just watching y'all. Ha! Ski, motherfucker. Ski, goddamn.
So Bradley Skeet trying to collect himself right now. That should be a DQ. This fake-ass British David Benavidez. Such a hype job.
I see what they're doing. Lyndon Arthur. We're just on it right now, bro.
Right now, here comes Hamza Shiraz. They're in the 4th round of the Mari Jones. So our fight is broken out. Hamza Shiraz is going for the gusto. Skeet saying, "I'm not going nowhere." Oh, he's been dropped again.
Six.
Dominic Ingle is visibly frustrated. That's BS.
Tremendous shot there at the end of the round from Shiraz. Let's have a look at it here. I mean, he's hitting twice on the
Jesus Christ. So he hits it with the right. Left hook. He's already down. 1, 2. He should be. That's a DQ. That's a clear DQ.
Was that his first? No, man. That was his first one. Let's go with the point deduction.
Nah, disqualify that nigga, bro. That's horrible. The guy's clearly down. So it's one knockdown counted and a point deducted. I round the score. Yeah. They're trying to get this hype job to win. So that's what it is. They trying to get this fake ass Dea Benavidez to win. He fights just like Dea Benavidez. From now on, when I see Dea Benavidez fight, I'm gonna say he's like Hamza Shiraz. And they're gonna say, "Who's that?" I'm gonna say, "Go Google him." I feel like that like what he did too. That's some Dea Benavidez shit. That he would do that too.
He's slow. You ain't no Dea Benavidez.
Wow. Oh man, he's gonna iron out with one more punch.
It's just oh, he's running away.
Yeah, Bradley Skeet's running away. Hamza Shiraz is starting to pour it on now.
Overhand. If you want to stop him, it's an overhand.
Oh, good right hand. And that's it. Another knockdown for Bradley Skeet. Or Hamza Shiraz. Bradley Skeet takes the knee.
Bradley Skeet too. Hell no.
And that's it. The referee stops the fight in an absolute fucking disgraceful performance from Hamza Shiraz. Punching this dude while he's down. Bradley Skeet, beating him, boxing the fuck out of him. And they had to get this hype job to win. So congrats on the win. But the minute he steps up, he's gonna get fucked. I can't wait. No respect. Like zero. I have like zero respect. Over there getting schooled, and you got to rip off a bunch of combinations while he's down on the floor just to be competitive. Because you couldn't outbox a third-rate British contender. Nice left hook, though. I'll give him that. I would have loved to know if he could have landed it without Bradley Skeet being punched three or four times on the floor. What do you guys think? Andy Stone says this is a fucking robbery. Faison says robbery. MB Boxing Official says 76-74 Skeet. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Of course not. He got hit on the fucking temple with a left hook. So he has a wide face fronting Frankenstein stock like Benavidez. Yeah, same thing. Walked you in a straight line, hands up. The only thing he don't got is some of the speed, but it's probably because he's not like on any sort of like substances. But don't worry, he comes to the States to get on him. Anyway, that turned out to be a pretty good fight, but kind of ruined by the end there by Hamza Shiraz. But we turn our attention to the main event. It's your boy BT, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. Lyndon Arthur is fighting for to go pursue ambitions on the world level. Anthony Yarde is just fighting for some respectability. He says, yes, Shiraz, by the way, you always pick the losers. Shiraz, get the fuck out of here, Mueller. Fuck are you talking about? I always pick the losers. I didn't pick anybody for this fight. If you were really watching, I'd said before the fight, I don't give a fuck about this fight. But Bradley Skeet was winning, and Hamza Shiraz couldn't compete because he's a hype job, and he had to punch him. He had to punch him while he was on the floor twice. Nah, man, no respect. You're saying he knocks out Andrade. He won't even be good enough to fight Andrade. He won't even get to the Jason Quigley level. And by the way, you're saying I always pick the losers. Learn your weight classes. They're not in the same weight class. Skeet was on the floor, and Shiraz looked at him for a couple of seconds and then starts throwing. Yeah, bro, it's ridiculous. But it is what it is, man. Anything like the UK is trying to produce stars, so I get it. Shiraz will not even get to U.S. television. I'm going to go that far. And if you do get to U.S. television, it's going to be a one-off. It's going to be a straight one-off. He's going to fight somebody in the U.S. He's going to get pieced up in like 5 rounds or less, and he's going right back home. That's what's going to happen. Anyone in the top 30, absolutely. Anyone in the top 30. You know, I really didn't have any feelings towards Shiraz. You know, to me, he's just a regular ass British fighter who has some good combinations and is big for the weight class. But after today, man, like I hope he gets knocked out.
And then we have a situation where he survived the next two and he ended up with a decision. That final shot.
Yeah, and credit to, I mean, I guess in a weird way, you got to give credit to Skeet because if Skeet would have stayed down like other fighters have in the past, he would have won by DQ. He should have stayed down.
Yeah.
But he wanted to keep fighting. Why are you always hating on British fighters? I don't always hate on British fighters. I love British fighters. But I call a spade a spade. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Like straight up. Like I call a spade a spade. Hamza Shiraz is a British hype job. You know, he had Bradley Skeet in there looking like the 2014 Kell Brook. I love British fighters. But I tell the truth. I like Bradley Skeet. He was in there boxing like freaking Kell Brook. 2014 Kell Brook. until Hamza Shiraz said, you know what? I just can't compete with this European level contender. You know, let me rip off a nice 2 or 3 punch combination. Why do people always say telling the truth is hating? Because people have no critical thinking skills and they're pretty sensitive. So when people tell them the reality, they perceive it as hating because people probably don't tell them the truth in their own lives. So it's a foreign concept to them. What happened? So Bradley Skeet and Hamza Shiraz had a really good fight. Bradley Skeet was doing a great job outboxing him and stuff, and did a beautiful. He was boxing well, and Shiraz was doing his thing where he was trying to break him down and stalk him around the ring. And then Shiraz actually hit him. He dropped him. I believe it was with the right hand. And then while Skeet was down, he decided he wanted to rip a nice 2-piece while he's already down. And one of the punches actually wound up being a left hook on the temple, and Skeet was never the same after that. So just a really coward move, in my opinion. It's all good. Britain rules boxing. What you no comment. No comment on that one. that couldn't be any further from the truth. But they're doing their thing in the heavyweight division. I'll give them that. Apart from that, they ain't ruling boxing. They got some fantastic fighters. I love my British boxing. That's why I go live for a lot of British boxing fights. But they ain't ruling boxing. Andrade and Canelo run British boxing.
Y'all forgot about a pretty little country named the United States of America.
That's right, the United States of America. Y'all heard of that country? The USA? The Stars and Stripes? Thank you, MB. Thank you. The USA rules boxing. America runs boxing. Anyway, well, we're making our way towards the main event. You know, Lyndon Arthur versus Anthony Yarde. Very important fight in the light heavyweight division. Lyndon Arthur, probably one of the most underrated fighters in British boxing. He beat Anthony Yarde. He's a very consistent performer, fight by fight, but it just seems like he still ain't getting that critical acclaim that he should be getting. So hopefully, if he go out there and does a business again against Yarde, people should really start to put more respect on his name out there in the UK. So give me your last minute predictions. Your boy BT. MB Boxing official said he's got Arthur by split decision. I'm gonna go with the Arthur UD.
Where does on it right now? Is he fight? He's fighting for his career right now, pretty much.
Yeah, right now Anthony Yarde. Let's do or die. Let's take a swim. It's either win this fight or be a British B-side opponent. You're gonna be Joe Smith Jr.'s future opponent if you lose this fight. Joe Smith Jr. gonna fight Anthony Yarde at the Turning Stone Casino if he loses this fight.
Decimated by COVID.
Yeah, boy, it's like his whole family just died. British fighters should come over here early in their careers. Not everyone has the means, but if you could move to the U.S. when the fighter is around 12 to 14, because the U.S. talent pool is too deep. It is, because what people don't understand is it's not just the when you come to the USA, you're not just sparring the American fighters. You could remove American fighters from the equation, we still have the best sparring in the world because the Cubans all come here. You got the Russians, you got the Mexicans. You're gonna get so many different looks when you come spar in gyms in America. You know, so I agree with that. Don't waste time and be a star. Britain owns 140 heavyweight. Soon cruiserweight. Stop hating BT. America is dead. Australia is still 135. America, you got 4 queens and social media fighters. Americans don't give a fuck about the cruiserweight division. That's why other countries always do good in the cruiserweight division because American fighters do not care about like when a fighter is a light heavyweight, they say, "Oh, why would I fight a cruiserweight? Why can I be a heavyweight?"
You know who actually told me that? Michael Hunter.
Michael Hunter said that. Michael Hunter could have been a cruiserweight champion, but he said, "Why would I be a cruiserweight when I can be a heavyweight?" Americans don't care about the cruiserweight division. I like the cruiserweight division; it's a nice division, but I'm just telling you the truth. 140, Josh Taylor's running that, but he's from Scotland, so you guys can't claim him. I know technically you guys say he's British, but no. Y'all didn't treat him like he was British. Y'all didn't even have the fight on Sky Sports, so keep that same energy. He not British. Lightweight. I mean, look, I like George Kambosos. He's a great guy, but George Kambosos wouldn't even have won or become who he became if he didn't come to where? America. Where did he get his best sparring? America. Where is the gym that he trains at? America. So even when you want to discredit America, you still have to credit America because what's making these foreign fighters better is the sparring they're getting in America. It's a fact. For real, Dundada knows America doesn't care about the in-between. They don't. So there goes Anthony Yarde making his way to the ring, fighting for his career, fighting for respectability, fighting for credibility, fighting for relevancy in the light heavyweight division. He can ill afford another loss to Lyndon Arthur. He said, "Listen, BT, you stupid. I'm gonna unsub. See you. All right, get the fuck out of here. I don't really care. You'll be replaced within the next 10 minutes. Like when people say they're gonna unsubscribe, that's literally no sweat on my back because people subscribe every day. They subscribe every hour. So you're not doing anything to me. You're only doing it to yourself. But we appreciate you, Moeller. Anyway, thank you for your comments. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not stupid. You're the stupid one. I'm telling you the truth. Americans don't give a fuck about cruiserweight. You're saying America is dead. How the fuck is America dead when arguably the best fighter in the whole sport is from America? And then the best fighters that you think are great get their sparring in America. Come on, man. Learn boxing before you open up your mouth and you talk to someone like me. Straight up. George Kambosos spars in America. Canelo Alvarez spars in America. It's only a handful of fighters that train in their home country that are actually like great. Anyway, here comes Lyndon Arthur. Lyndon Arthur, one of the best light heavyweights in the world, in my opinion. A guy with a really great jab. Someone that I think has a talent to really beat somebody coming out of the UK. And the British boxing ain't talking about him enough. So hopefully...
Lyndon is in the camp.
Exactly. Dundade says, I'm not going to lie. British and Eastern Europeans have been making up ground, but they don't run the sport. No, not absolutely not. Absolutely not. I respect fighters from everywhere. I love the Eastern European fighters. I love the British fighters, but, come on. You can disagree without insults. I try not to insult people, but, Muller getting out of pocket. I'm a nice person, but man, don't push my buttons. I'll get real disrespectful. Please. But anyway, enough's enough. Lyndon Arthur, Anthony Yarde, big fight in the UK, big fight for the light heavyweight division. We're going to learn a lot about these two. Can Lyndon Arthur stay consistent? Can he repeat, or can Anthony Yarde dig deep and earn some more respectability in his career? Because that's what he's fighting for. He's fighting for his career right now.
And the Intercontinental Light Heavyweight
Yeah, and the Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Championship. We can't forget that. Make sure y'all smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. It's your boy BT, the Untouchable True School Sports Empire.
Probably presents something the boxing evolution. I'm going to score this fight.
Right now, for those of you wondering, there's nothing going on the zone card.
Amari just got a 6-round stoppage. So,
He said no. He insulted you. It is. But you know how people are. Wesley Smith, nobody won yet. The fight's about to start.
Amari Jones with a 6-round TKO. Well, that was only 2 fights, right? Amari
Yeah.
And the other 2.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived.
Absolutely. I respect all fighters too.
In London.
Is our Fight Night Live.
Who are you going for, Arthur or Yarde? I want Lyndon Arthur to get it done. I want Lyndon Arthur to get the job done. I like him a lot as a fighter. I like what he brings to the table, and I want to see him get his crack at the top guys at 175. Yarde's already got his crack at one of the top guys at 175, and he proved that he didn't have the goods. So, you know, if he loses, it's okay because he's already lost twice, and he's already 30. He's not even young. Are you going to the Devin Haney-Diaz fight? Yes. As soon as this fight is done, I'm going to change, go probably meet up with Angelo, get something to eat, and then we're going to be at the MGM Grand. Here we go.
La bestia de la este.
He is the defending champion. Fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He comes to the ring wearing black, gray, and yellow, and weighed in at 12 stone 5 pounds. Coming to us.
Absolutely. And yes, I'm very blessed. I'm the most blessed person on earth.
Defeated with 19 wins. 13 of his 19 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the reigning and defending Commonwealth and WBO.
There's Sonny Edwards holding the belt up. Hello, the Commonwealth belt.
Commonwealth. What does that mean?
Shit, somebody explained it to me one time, but I forgot. Hey, someone from the UK gotta explain that to us again. What the hell does that mean, the Commonwealth belt? Because
I like that, bro. That's kind of
the gay pride belt.
it's distinct.
The year. That's what I call the gay pride belt because it has the rainbow flag. Ooh, Lyndon Arthur looking focused.
Anthony Yarde looking like.
Anthony Yarde say, "Oh no, lion to the count." Yo, if Anthony Yarde loses this fight, can he please fire Tunde Ajayi?
Is there a lion in the camp?
Here we go.
Arthur's.
A big domestic dust up in the UK.
Is there lions in the camp, or is there Lyndon in the camp?
So basically, they're saying that all the countries are in the Commonwealth. That the Commonwealth is bigger than the British title.
Oh, okay.
But it seems like most fighters from the UK don't really give a fuck with the Commonwealth belt as much as they do the British title because the British title looks cooler.
So it's like the European title, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
12 rounds, right?
All right, so round one. Here comes Lyndon Arthur with Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde not wasting no time. He's going right after him. Good right hand to the body from Anthony Yarde.
Anthony Yarde going for the gusto.
There we go. Okay, Anthony Yarde. Lions in the camp. Anthony, lion. He's going right to that body. He said he started off too slow the last fight. He said, this fight, I'm going to be right in his face, and I'm gonna push the pace on him. There you go. They're fighting on the inside right now.
Physical. Pop
that jab, Lyndon. There you go. Lyndon Arthur ties him up.
Fights in the clinch.
Yeah, it is true. Anthony Yarde said he doesn't spar for fights. And he said, and Tunde Ajayi says that he's Anthony Yarde's only sparring partner. Good feint there from Lyndon Arthur. Ooh, right hand just missed for Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde throwing them grown man punches right now.
Anthony Yarde is coming.
He's not playing right now. Lions in the camp. There you go. Good up jab there from Lyndon Arthur. Oh, big right hand from Yarde. Oh, shit. Lyndon Arthur is buzzed.
Anthony Lions in the camp.
They might need a drug test, Anthony Yarde, man. Oh, rib dinner. Straight right hand to the stomach.
Man, this shit don't look like the first fight at all.
No, not at all. Good job there for Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde right now bossing the first round for the first 2 minutes. Oh, there you go. Lyndon Arthur with the steak knife right hand, but Anthony Yarde said, man, fuck your right hand. He's coming.
Good jab by him.
And then the Lions out the cage. Lions out the cage right now. We'll see how it looks after the 4th round if you don't stop Lyndon Arthur.
That's your new rule. The 4th round.
There you go. Good feint there from Lyndon Arthur. Anthony Yarde's biting on too much. Oh, there you go. Good jab. Anthony Yarde's biting on too many of these feints. But I like this. I like how Anthony Yarde's just going right after him. He's not here to pity pat. He's not here to play games. He said he's built like a Adonis. He's the bigger guy. He's the stronger guy, and he's fighting a fight like he's that. So I like that so far from Anthony Yarde. Good positive start. Body shots from Anthony Yarde. There you go.
Anthony Yarde.
Anthony Yarde 1-0.
The first round.
Shout out to my guy Paul Cook. He says Anthony Yarde will run out of gas by the 4th round. We'll see. I think so too. I mean, even in that round, Lyndon Arthur was still getting at the bottom, a lot of feints. He still landed some good jabs. He landed a couple right hands. So, still some good things to build off of for Lyndon Arthur if you're him. But I love the mentality of Anthony Yarde. Like, that's that Lions in the camp. He said that, like he always said, that Lions in the camp is a mentality. How do you feel about Lions in the camp, Johnny?
I feel good.
They fighting?
Let's just feel.
Oh, okay. That's what I got.
My boys, I want to check them out.
That was the Anthony Yarde we expected last year at Georgia's. We finally got it tonight, and it set us up for 11 remaining rounds.
Boxing therapy. Lyndon Jones says Yarde didn't let Lyndon set up. That's what he said he should have done the first fight. Yeah. Let's see if he has the gas tank to continue to fight at that kind of a pace.
No, man. I'll save this. I don't know if I'll be able to watch this.
Oh. There you go. Lyndon Arthur popping that jab out a lot more.
Nice and aggressive at the start of the second half, popping out that left jab, and he's going to try a lot more right hands tonight. Couldn't throw it really in the first fight because it was badly damaged. Went into the yard.
All right, so here in round 2, Lyndon Arthur versus Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde pawing with that jab, just trying to get on the inside. Good left hook. Anthony Yarde tying up Lyndon Arthur. Lyndon Arthur trying to get him off of him, get some space. Anthony Yarde saying no. Holding that arm. Trying to use his frame and his size to drain the legs of Lyndon Arthur. Lyndon Arthur keeps holding every time Anthony Yarde gets close to him. He just keeps holding. But we know for a fact that Anthony Yarde does have a history of gassing in fights. So we'll see how he looks in a couple rounds. Right now, Lyndon Arthur just tying him up, fighting an inside fight, trying to see what that conditioning is at for Yarde. Lyndon Arthur. I feel like 5th, 6th round, will probably start to pour it on. There you go. Good uppercut from Lyndon Arthur. There you go. Get that space and shoot the uppercut. A lot of holding and hugging on the inside right now between both of them. Lyndon Arthur throwing that uppercut right now. There you go. Good jab from Lyndon Arthur.
Lyndon Arthur slightly busier in this round.
Yeah, Anthony Yarde's not really throwing as many punches this round. Anthony Yarde gas out on the round? Okay, Anthony Yarde trying to box Lyndon Arthur. Okay. Good body shot from Lyndon Arthur with the right hand. Digging them rib dinners. Oh! Uppercut on the inside from Lyndon Arthur.
From Lyndon.
There you go. Double jab from Lyndon Arthur. That'll get him off of you.
Ooh, good jab. Pushing his head back.
There you go. Another one. Oh! He just missed the uppercut. Lyndon Arthur is throwing that big old uppercut. All right, so I got it 1-1. Lyndon Arthur 1-1. Lyndon Arthur won that round. Busier fighter, cleaner puncher, control the distance, control the space. That stamina for Anthony Yarde is something we're going to be monitoring very closely because, like I said in the past, it's been a big problem. But shout out to everybody here. It's your boy BT, the untouchable True School Sports Empire, reporting to you guys from Las Vegas, Nevada. Before me and Johnny get up on out of here and get to go to these fights, should be a great night. But a good fight so far. What do you guys have it scored? I think these next couple rounds are going to be very intriguing to see what Anthony Yarde does, how he handles it. Boxing Therapy says he feels like Lyndon's trying to do a Bernard Hopkins with all the holding. Yeah, but you know what? I think in the back half of this fight, if he can gas Yarde out like he normally does, he can do the Sergey Kovalev and punish him. So right now, Yarde isn't stalking him as much. He's more so boxing from the outside, which I think is a tactical mistake. Go after him. Ooh. Good right hand from Anthony Yarde. There you go. Another right hand from Anthony Yarde. Okay. Anthony Yarde probing, changing levels. Missing. Oh, good body shot from Anthony Yarde. Do you think Teofimo is actually lucky to be alive, or is it just excuses? Personally, I really don't care which one it is. I just know he lost. I hope his health is good if it is true, but he lost. That's all I do know. That's what I do know. I like this round. Anthony Yarde is doing a good job punching from mid-range right now. Lyndon Arthur's talking some shit to him too while he's standing tied up. Oh, there you go. Good right hand to the ribs there by Anthony Yarde. Arthur not really throwing a whole lot of punches. Anthony Yarde, whoa, look at him. He over here moving his head out the line. Who is this guy? So far, it looks like a bit of a different Anthony Yarde. We saw the first round him stalking. Second round, we saw him box a little bit more. Now we're seeing him kind of mix both. Well, there you go. Good right hand from Lyndon Arthur. Another right hand from Lyndon Arthur. Okay. There you go. Lyndon Arthur is getting that right hand, making it a factor now. There you go. Good jab to the stomach there by Anthony Yarde. And then a right hand to the stomach there by Lyndon Arthur. Okay, left hook to the body there by Yarde. Double jab by Arthur. Okay. Y'all look switched on this fight. He looks switched on. Right hand up top. Right hand downstairs. Right hand up top. Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, another hand right to end the third round. Lions in the count. Anthony Yarde. Okay. Lyndon Jones says he can't give Lyndon Arthur a time to think and set up. I see, and Andy Stone says, I see Yarde stopping Lyndon Arthur in the next 2 to 3 yards, 2 to 3 jabs. I mean, 2 to 3 rounds. Jesus.
That was really serious. He picked up at Yarde pushed him there. There he is having a chat with me now. He said, Bunsey, you said I would lose last time. What's saying you this time? It's not as simple as that. The two I didn't like there is when
Yeah, I love the right hands that Arthur landed there in that round, but I also love the way that Anthony Yarde is going after him, the composure. It's everything you'd want to see. Yeah, I got Yarde up 2-1. 2-1 Anthony Yarde, and the British scorecards, the unofficial scorecard has it the same. So here we go. We go to round number 3. Round number 3.
when you look at the face of Lyndon Arthur, even in the heat of battle, he looks as though he's gone for a steady stroll around the local park.
There you go. Good up jab there from Lyndon to start round 4.
It's a face that belies the intensity that burns inside him on a night like this.
Anthony Yarde, listen, anything Anthony Yarde can touch, he's hitting right now. Whether it's his kidneys, his quads, his head, his chest, whatever. And I love the approach from him so far through the first 3 rounds.
Long range, he's got to keep his distance, but it's Yarde that's closing the gap quicker. So he's moving into his stronger territory, which is that mid and short. That's what's happening here. Arthur's not so effective with the jab, but that's what he's going to get back to try and do. Jab, long, straight right hand, and keep a gap.
Oh, good right hand there from Lyndon Arthur, but Anthony Yarde digs a right hand to the body. Oh my God, Anthony Yarde piecing him up right now. Hook, uppercut, hook, body shot. Anthony Yarde got Lyndon Arthur in some trouble right now. Lyndon Arthur, my brother, he's taking you to some deep, dark, and colorful places. You best recognize. Lions in the count. Oh my God, these body shots. Now this is the Anthony Yarde we wanted to see. Oh man, left hook. Oh shit! Oh my God! Lyndon Arthur is on the canvas. Lions in the count. Oh shit! The ref waved it off. The referee has waved it off. Anthony Yarde is back. What a performance! I gotta give it to him, man. I didn't think he had it in him, man. Lions in the count. Lions in the count. Man. Shit. He's not done just yet, people. He's not done just yet. Don't put a fork in him just yet. I don't know what him and Tunde Ajayi did for this camp. I'll be the first one to say I counted them out. I don't know what Tunde Ajayi and him did for this camp, but whatever they did, keep doing that shit because that was amazing. That was amazing. Different fighter altogether this fight. So hey, you know, maybe the COVID, his family dying all at once probably affected him, but a statement performance at the highest order. Huh?
I thought it was just his dad.
His mom and his dad. Rural Child version says, don't forget they brought in another trainer. Yeah, they did. Yeah, now I see why Lyndon Arthur didn't want the rematch. He couldn't handle the pressure at all. No, he landed some good right hands, but he just wouldn't get out of first gear. And credit to Anthony Yarde. He was doing a lot of things. He was moving his head out the line. He was probing with the jab. He was doing a lot of things that wouldn't allow him to get off, you know. So, hey, you give credit where credit is due. Anthony Yarde has definitely made it, definitely got to win when his career needed it the most. So that shows that he's got a lot of heart and a lot of character.
What's next?
What's next? Shit. Lyndon Arthur got fucked up. Jesus. What's the guy? Somebody here earlier said that Anthony Yarde was gonna get a stoppage. Chase Athletics wants to know what round. Lyndon Arthur just got stopped. Anthony Yarde just stopped Lyndon Arthur in the 4th round. Beautiful performance. I mean, the body shots, the head movement, the composure. It was just beautiful to see from Anthony Yarde. It was literally like you know how people are saying they want to see a star making performance from Devin Haney. Well, guess what? The kind of performance we saw from Lyndon Arthur is the kind of performance we want to see from Devin Haney. A performance where you watch him and you say, "Damn, this guy's got something about him," and he showed up this fight. So it's good. think it's good for the light heavyweight division. You know, he's a big star over there in the UK, and he fought like it tonight, man. When you fight like that, all you can do is applaud. Andy Stone called it. Andy Stone called it before anybody. He said, I saw this coming by the end of the second round. He did. And Anthony Yarde has been through a lot in his life with his family dying and, you know, whatnot. So, you know, this is a big win. This is big for him, and I'm happy for him. So, yeah, man, hell of a fight, hell of a performance. You know, Lyndon Arthur is still a top world ranked contender. He's going to be ranked a little bit low after that win, but after that loss. But hopefully he comes back well himself because he's still got some tools. What do y'all think? Anthony Yarde is back. Lions in the count. Oh, man.
Check this out.
Alexis Espino's fighting. It's the third round. So I'm okay. Damn, what happened to his family? A lot of them died from the virus. The Chinese virus. The COVID. This is probably the biggest moment of Tunde Ajayi's career as a trainer. You know, and hey, Anthony Yarde decided to stick with him. I believe they brought in an additional trainer as well. So he did what I'm hoping Tia will do with his dad, and you know, good for him. That's what you want to see, man. You know, there was a Lyndon Arthur showed vulnerabilities that he couldn't take pressure, and when he smelled blood, when Anthony smelled blood, he went and he got him out of there. No wasting about. Oh, for real? Chase Athletics says that Anthony Yarde came to Danny Garcia's gym in Philly when he was scouting Kovalev in Atlantic City a while back. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Good to know. Man, hey, the old saying is that pressure makes diamonds, but man, there was a lot of pressure on Anthony Yarde to perform tonight, and man, did he ever perform. And somebody asked me, was this for the interim title? No, this is for the intercontinental title, not the interim. They brought in James Cook as the trainer. Shout out to him, man. They did the thing.
So let's get confirmation of the official result tonight. The top of the bill from MC Thomas.
All right, so here comes the official announcement, and then we'll stay for the post-fight interview, and then we'll talk like a minute or two, and then we'll end the live because we got to go to the MGM.
1 minute 27 seconds of round number 4. Your winner by way of knockout and new Commonwealth and WB.
There you go, Anthony Yarde, man, great performance. Lions in the count. Happy to see him regroup, man, because fun fighter to watch when he's on. Tonight, not only was it a performance that he needed in a sink or swim fight, and he definitely swam. That motherfucker was Michael Phelps tonight, but that was a star-making performance. You know, you got a really highly skilled world-ranked contender, fellow rival British boxer, one of the best jabs in the division, and he disarmed him. Brought the fight right to him, got him out of there in 4 rounds. Punch placement was beautiful. The body touch was beautiful. So, yeah, so happy for him.
I'm just making sure that they're just fans having a good time. I just want to make sure they're okay. Let's get those guys out. You compose yourself for a second. David, give us your immediate reaction. I think that was a perfect performance. He did exactly what he needed.
Anthony Yarde is back. Just when you thought he was gone, he's back.
The line is back in the
Lions in the count.
The line is back in the count.
Anthony Yarde versus Joshua Buatsi. Who wins, champ? I don't know, man. He fought like that. See, he can beat anybody. He fought like that. If we get the Anthony Yarde that fights the way God made him to fight with the head movement and the body shots, I mean, I give him a chance against a lot of these guys. I mean, we saw Buatsi in this last fight with Richard Bolotniks. It took him a long ass time to do anything with Bolotniks. So that's always been a fight that's been talked about in the UK. We'll see. Will the Hrgovic fight go over 2 rounds? What are your thoughts? Shit, 2 rounds? It better not go over 2 rounds. I say it does. I say it goes. I goes 3, but it really shouldn't go over 2 rounds.
He doesn't need to keep that pace up
Are you a Miami Dolphins fan? They're not my favorite NFL team. They're my second favorite NFL team. Bless you. My favorite team in the NFL is the Carolina Panthers, but the Dolphins are a close second. Man, them body shots he was landing were beautiful. What a fight. Statement win for the division. Statement win.
We were all counting all the way through. To pick up on what you just said right there, I heard an interview recently you did with Andy Lee.
Such beautiful body work from Anthony Yarde. Speed, placement, fundamentals. You love to see it, man. You love to see it.
Surely. And didn't Lyndon Arthur look crushed at the end? Sure, he'd been hit with a beautiful shot in the solar plexus. Sure, he'd been caught with a couple of good shots. But when he was down, when he was on his knees,
he said, "This is a different Anthony Yarde."
He looked broken.
What do you think, Johnny?
I think Anthony Yarde looked good. I think he went to the body. I think he did what he needed to do. I'm gonna be honest. I think he did what he needed to do. He needed to get back in rhythm, and he should. And if he really wanted to compete for one title, he should have beat a guy like Lyndon Arthur. So now he just did it, and now I think he's have a good high level fight in his division. Which division? Heavyweight. At 175,
like
Jesse Hart.
Ooh, you don't want. Hey, did you just say Jesse Hart? Did you just say Jesse Hart, Johnny? He don't want. Hey.
What's your name? What's your name?
J Hart. You already know what it is.
There we go.
You already know what it is.
That's what's up.
You already know what it is with me.
I want to see that fight next too. Hey, here's Anthony Yarde. Here's Anthony Yarde.
I knew what I had to do. Again, people forget my experience in this boxing thing is minimal. But again, my mind was not there for the first fight. Everyone saw it. You can see what kind of fight that was in there. I was spaced off. I've been through a lot that year. A lot. My mind was not there. I didn't even realize what round I was on in the last fight. This fight, I knew what I had to do. I was switched on. I knew I was at stake. And I need to take my time and get the job done.
You said to watch out for when you let your hands go. Walk us through what happened in round 4 when you saw that opening.
Again, I hurt him before that. I think I hurt him in the first one. So I said, be patient. It's going to come. I said it before. When I let my hands go and I land, there's no light heavyweight in the world that's going to withstand it. So I want to keep getting better. I'm going to stay in the gym, Tunde Jai, Ade Oleinka, James Cook, and we end. Man at the back, we've got Cutman Camp, plays a vital role. We're going to keep doing it.
It's been a tough old year for you. You've lost family members. You lost this important fight 1 year ago. What have you learned from this year, and how much does this mean to you to close out 2021 this way?
You know what? I know this don't sound like a normal answer, but in my mind, I'm forgetting 2020. I have to forget 2020 because 99.9% of people on this planet could not have went through what I went through. I came in a professional boxing ring and tried to perform. 99.9%. I did it again. I've grown from it, so I can't complain.
And now you have earned your second world title fight. What do you feel about the prospect of the 2022 world title fight against the winner of Joe Smith Jr. and Callum Johnson?
Again, until you just said it, I didn't even know that was happening. Frank said it a lot of times in the press conference. When he said it, my ears closed. Because everyone knows in the sport of boxing, you've got to focus on one thing at a time.
Well, let's hear it from Frank, who's just over here.
FW, that's me. Big Frank!
Frank, is that fight definitely happening? That WBO world title fight? Anthony Yarde?
Obviously, Callum Johnson's in January with Joe Smith. The winner of that will fight him. That's what Bob Arum and I have been discussing. It's what we've agreed. And he's earned it tonight. I mean, that was devastating tonight. It was a good fight. While it lasted, it was a good fight. And you can see what Lyndon's tactics were, but he wouldn't be denied. And and he's on a seek and destroy mission. He's a tremendous finisher. I don't think that many better finishers in the business than Anthony Yarde when he gets a man.
Did you expect the fight to be over that quickly? Was it everything?
I'll be quite honest with you. I thought it'd go early, but I thought that it'd be a war of attrition to the end and it'd be a close fight. But he didn't allow it to be a close fight.
Okay, and I want to ask Tindy, and I've got James Cook also.
Here we go. It's in there, Jai. Here we go.
Tindy, is this the team that is going to propel Anthony to not just compete in a world title fight next year, but to win it?
100%. You know, I just have to say thank you to Frank Warren. You know, I literally phoned him. He can bear me witness. I phoned him crying. I said, please, Frank, that was not us. And we just need another chance. But I want to thank James Cook. We were really a ship without a rudder. And James Cook has really been the cement that has solidified our team. And I'm happy. I'm happy for Anthony and I'm happy for the whole team.
James, one from you. How proud are you of what your boy did tonight?
I'm very proud of him because, you know, the point is I took him running on Sunday, you know, and he was crying. He was phoning his mom and telling him he's at ball. So, yeah, I mean, I'm very proud of them tonight. Yeah, I mean, they've done very well.
Well, he didn't need that stamina tonight. Anthony, I'll just finish by saying, asking you if you have a couple of words on your opponent. It's been a love-hate rivalry between the two of you. Anything to say to Lyndon?
There's no hate. Me and him just had a lot of words. We had a lot of words in the ring. Again, he's from a certain area in Manchester. I'm from London. I see a couple of my guys here. When there's a fight that kicked off, I looked around to make sure none of my lot were involved. But me and him had words in the ring. Me and Pat Barrett had words in the ring. Tunde and Pat had words in the ring. They're gone now, but I told him to stay for the interview. Because what we've done here was massive. Our picture was in West Ham Stadium. I know I've made it to big stages before, but going back to Russia and things like that. But again, West Ham, Stratford, where I was born and raised. Thank you, Frank.
Hopefully there is a lot of respect between the two of you. Anthony, we look forward to seeing what you're going to do in 2022. Congratulations. Back to you, Paul.
All right, so there you have it, man. There you have it, man. Anthony Yarde, for those of you just tuning in, it's your boy BT Brennan Taylor, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. Anthony Yarde is back. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Anthony Yarde is not only back, I would venture to say he's even better than ever. He had a great performance against Lyndon Arthur. What a statement to the light heavyweight division. And you heard them, you know, with that win, he's now in line to fight the winner of the January 15th light heavyweight fight between Joe Smith Jr. and Callum Johnson. And that's, I mean, if Joe Smith Jr. can come out of that one, honestly, to tell you the truth, guys, I can't really think of many matchups in boxing better than Lyndon Arthur, or not Anthony Yarde versus Joe Smith Jr. Especially if that guy shows up, dangerous guy. Yeah, Johnny, what do you think about Joe Smith Jr. against Anthony Yarde?
I think Anthony Yarde is still missing a little bit something. I want to see him go in there and fight someone a little bit of a higher level than Lyndon Arthur. Like I said, I would like to see him fight like Jesse Hart. I don't think he'd be ready for a guy like Joe Smith Jr. yet. He's still got to show me that extra bit of quality
in some rounds.
In some rounds in his fights, he's still got to show me that extra bit of quality. He showed it tonight, but it wasn't against it was someone that beat him, but it wasn't the elite level. So I want to see that extra bit of quality in the elite level. So I think a Jesse Hart fight would do justice for him.
Jesse Hart, not a bad matchup, man. So yeah, I'm really excited about what's going on with Anthony Yarde's career. It seems like James Cook has really got that ship in order and got Anthony Yarde firing on the cylinders. He needs to be firing on it because, you know, I didn't even realize he had another trainer, to be honest with you. But good. You know, I know now. Good. Should I definitely know now, because that definitely wasn't the Anthony Yarde that I saw when he fought Lyndon Arthur the first time. So it is what it is, man. But look, on that note, guys, look, I've had a good couple hours talking to you. It was a pleasure. I appreciate everyone stopping by, you know, everything. But I got a fight to go to. We got a fight to go to. So we're going to get ready for it. But you guys stay tuned. We'll be live again tomorrow for Gervonta Davis versus Isa Cruz. That will be a much longer live fight reaction than this one. And it should be a lot of fun. So check that out. Check out all the content here on True School Sports. Continue to support True School Sports, because True School Sports only going in one place, and that's straight to the top. So with that being said and with that being established, you guys take care. God bless. And like I say in every single one of these videos,
You
can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.